What is the deal? What's happening with the Raider family, man? You back for another Syndicate Sunday, man. And as you can see, got the whole squad in the building, man. Everybody is here. So it's bound to be a fire show when you got the whole TRS squad in the building, man. So we're gonna go ahead and go down the line, man. Cheeto, how you feeling, my guy?
I'm good, dog. I'm good. I mean, WrestleMania's in the background, but I'm here.
You know, you got to get it in, man. I know. Raider, a lot of Raider Nation like WrestleMania and shit too, man. Yeah, a lot of us do. I can't get into it personally, but Turk, how you feeling, my guy?
Yes, sir, man. I'm feeling excited, man. It's a beautiful Sunday for Raider Syndicate, and I'm just ready to talk that talk, man. It's a lot going on. That off the field, on the field issues.
For sure.
Starting to bubble up in the off season. So
it's getting that time of the year, man. It's getting that time of the year. And last, but certainly not least, my dog Chris, man. How you feeling today on this Sunday?
I'm good, fellas. I'm good, man. I feel blessed and glad to be here with my brothers again, man. So, I don't know if anybody's sipping on anything, but hey, salute to the chat and salute to my brothers, man.
Man, you know what time it is, man. I'm on God's green, man. You know, I
feel you.
Hey, man. Much love to everybody that's in the chat. Y'all pulled up thick already, man. Everybody's already there. Crazy. But I think it's gonna be a fire show, and y'all already know everybody that's new, right? It's TRS. We here to end your week off right with some Raider football. We on every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, man. So if you're new, hopefully it's not your last time being up in here, man. So you know how we start every show, man. Over here, we gotta go ahead and start with the roll call, man. You know how we do. Chat lives matters. Like I said, you already pulled up. Everybody was already pulling up thicky here. We got Robert. What's the deal, man? How you feeling this evening, man? Glad you could join us. Stuart, what's the deal, man?
Yes, sir.
Raider Paul, how you feeling?
Paul?
Big Raiders in the building. Okay. JB, what's up? What up?
It's cracking.
Rudy, what's the deal, man? What's the deal?
Yeah.
Oh, one of the guys, bro. Raider Nation, Jason.
What up, Jason?
One of the guys in the building. How y'all feeling, man?
Love that guy.
Fire name. Al's Ghost.
Shout out to Al's Ghost, man.
Fire. Okay, let's see what else we got in the building, man. Okay. Ronald, what's the deal?
Building, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Welcome.
Man, and then I've never figured out how to say my man's name.
Egalitarian.
What's the deal, my guy? How you feeling, man?
What's that mean? I wonder.
It's
man. Yes. If only you just go on your local streaming services, man, and just look that up. You'll figure it out.
Right.
John, what's up, man? What's the deal, man? We got a lot of the regulars in the building, man. It's much love that we get the same people every week, man. For sure.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all for pulling up. And of course, last but not least, man, we got to bring up my dog, Tony. Tony always in the building, man.
Always.
He always supporting, man. So, like I said, keep commenting throughout the show. We always going to try to involve y'all as much as we can in the show. Like we always saying, we growing, but we gonna try to get to the chat as much as we can, man. Sometimes it be going stupid in there, but we got to start with the first topic of the day, which is the Raider recents, man. Everything that's been going on since last Sunday, right? So let's start with Chris. What has stood out to you since last week when we was on air?
Since last week, man. So actually, I wasn't even on. I was spending time with the family for Easter. So I'm trying to think, man. So what all been going on? Today, Jack Jones talking his talk. That's silly to me, but shout out to Jack. I know. I think I heard Derek Carr. Derek Carr was saying a little something. Had the nerve to say he looking forward to playing us and he gonna punch Max. I'm gonna see how that work out for you, sucker.
Yeah.
Soft boy. But yeah, nah. Everything. I'm liking some of the visits that I'm hearing about. Cause I know, I think Penix visited since our last show.
Definitely.
And then I don't know if we'll talk about it today, but my boy from Florida State
Oh yeah,
I just saw
That's
he.
good.
Yeah, so we'll probably talk
Sir.
about that. So I'm excited, man. So
Yes, sir.
you know, we got a lot to talk about, but
For sure. Turf, how you feeling? You know, what has stood out to you since last Sunday, Raider wise, NFL wise, you know? Anything stand out to you?
Yeah. Basically kind of the same things that we just stated, really, for the most part. There's very little movement as far as people getting picked up and so forth. If you noticed, I put out a couple of videos for people that we don't know. Probably won't even be on the team. I've been trying to, dissect the squad and really figure out what we need before this draft gets started. We all know what we know what's going on, but at the same time, you can never do too much homework. So Turf got that part covered, and I'm excited to talk about some of these things that's been forming throughout the week.
Definitely. I'm glad you said some of the things you said, because our next topic is going to kind of touch on that. But before we get into that, Leo, anything stand out to you since last week, since we was on the air?
You know what? Yeah, I've seen a lot more people come out like where they are at with the draft. Like I know a couple of dudes are kind of more hyped on the Penix train, and it makes sense. He's more feasible for us. One thing that did shock me, and I don't know if y'all saw, was Bo Nix's interview, and he talked about the pressure of playing in the SEC. Yeah. And Raider Nation went crazy. They don't even come here then, bro.
like, I'm out.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm a big Bo Nix fan, so when I heard him say that, I'm like, oh, dog, come on.
Yeah, bro. I didn't like that at all. It sounded a little
not at all.
Derek Carrish to me.
It did. It did.
Yeah, actually, straight.
Can't have it.
Yeah,
But to me, that I think some of the same things y'all were saying already, man. I mean, everything is really the same until the draft comes, pretty much. You know what I mean? And then when the draft comes, we're gonna have a little bit more movement. But I think more of what the prospects are, what they're doing and what they're not doing, is kind of what's the big news right now to me. You know what I mean? But I would like to ask y'all this question right here, right? Are we not gonna make no moves until after the draft? Like, is this gonna happen? Like, are we waiting until after the draft, or are we just go like, what's the deal? What do y'all think, man? I mean, Chris, break it down for us, man. What do you think should happen or should be happening?
I mean, the thing is, I think as a prospect, I think a lot of the prospects kind of want to wait till the draft happens. Or at least a free agent, so they can kind of see where they're going to land, so they can kind of pick a good destination. Right. But I don't know, man. I honestly thought there were going to be a couple more moves that was going to be made just to kind of round out our roster. But I mean, I guess greater minds than ours. I guess they're making these decisions, so I'm trusting in them. But I thought there'll be a couple more moves. But I imagine once the draft happens, then we'll start seeing some more guys come off that board.
Yeah. I mean,
mic check. That sound better right there, guys?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. But yeah, I mean, speaking of that, it's like you would think we'd be more active. At the end of the day, there's still some guys that we can look at. But I mean, now looking at the free agency, I think me and Turf looked at it, on Thursday. It was bare. It was real
dry.
bare. Yeah, it ain't nothing on there. So, I mean, Turf, what do you think? You think they waiting until after the draft for prices to drop and things like that?
Absolutely. It only makes business sense. There's really not much out there left to pick through, and it's a stacked draft, and you just never know what's going to happen this draft. I mean, I'm really now ready to start gearing towards accepting not getting Daniels and really starting to look at, hey, what can this look like if we do decide to trade back and add more picks and really solidify some pieces that may be able to start right away, sooner than later, as opposed to going all the way up, getting one guy, right? And now we really got to rely on what's left in free agency or a trade. So it's tough, man. There's a lot of different scenarios that can go on, but I'm being honest with myself and realizing that I just don't see Daniels falling past 2. And if we get to 2, that would make sense. But
Then so be it. Yeah.
I don't see him falling past 2. I just don't see it.
Well, Leo, right? You agree with Turf sentiments to saying like there's not really much out there. we really should wait and everything just to see what it's like, as far as the price drops? Or how are you feeling about us not making no moves?
Yeah, based on like what we need right now, like you would primarily think like a lot of people think corner, and then that right side of the line, specifically the guard area. I know there was a couple dudes we were out there that we thought we should look at, bring in things of that nature, but then we saw they signed one of the other dudes. They signed him to the team. Was that Meredith? They signed
Jordan. Yeah.
Meredith. So they signed him. So maybe we're thinking about bringing other people in, and the coaching staff is just seeing what they have on the inside. I would have liked to get one of those other corners, the corners that are still out there. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of Gilmore because of his age, but I still think needing as a 2, he could still be beneficial. But then, like, we also talk about the draft. Like, there's corners we can get in the draft. So I'm cool with them not making so many moves until after the draft, see what we do, so who we pick up. And then if you need to, maybe post June 1st, because there'll be more drops, more cuts. Then you start plugging people more in that sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. So I pretty much think we all really in agreement, about what's going on. I think they're going to wait until after the draft as well. Just makes sense, right? Like trying to wait for prices to drop, and some dudes might be unrealistic in what they think they're worth right now. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I know you just said something about Gilmore, Xavier Howard's out there. I do fear, right? I get scared because, the Texans got Stephon Diggs, and I'm like, well, they're not going to be able to get Xavier Howard now, the money factor. But if you look at it, right, they only signed Diggs for 1 year. So now it's like, well, shit, he can still go over there. You know what I mean? So I think we probably still competing. But I think what Leo just said probably is what's most important is that post June 1st cut, right? Yeah. Like when teams got to make that tough decision. So I think that's going to be, when we can probably snag some good players on the cheap, right there. That's where I'm looking.
Yeah, and that's a good point. And plus, once the draft happens, guys are going to be expendable at that point anyway, because then you're like, okay, I drafted this guy. I wasn't expecting him to be there, and I got him. So now I can get rid of, maybe be an older player, but he could still help out, and fill a gap.
Right. Then you get the cheaper player than the more expensive veteran. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. I mean, now to piggyback off this, right? I know we kind of said some names, but let's start with Leo. Any other names that you're like, bro, I need in free agency, or you at least want the Raiders to look at? But really, when you take a look, it's like not too many. But
no, it's like we said earlier, it's very slim pickings. Other than Xavier Howard, Gilmore, who was the guard? Was it Dalton Reisner that was still out there?
Yeah. After Meredith, now I'm like, are they still gonna look at that?
So I mean, other than them, really, there's pretty much slim picking in free agency. I wouldn't be so mad that we're not out there actively begging someone to come to us at this point.
Yeah, you feel the same way, Turk?
Absolutely. I mean, there's not much available that makes sense, particularly if you're looking to beg. Like Leo's saying, it doesn't make any sense. So
no, it don't. I imagine, Chris, you share the same sentiments. It really don't make no sense to do certain things.
Yeah, it don't. One thing I would like, I'd have to see who's all available, but maybe another receiver. I wouldn't mind taking like a Tyler Boyd for cheap. Something like that. Someone who can just help.
That's nice right there.
Yeah, there's someone like that. That's a grinder. That's not going to be a diva. That understands how to play with other stars, know his role.
They talking about he might go. The Chiefs looking at him.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I don't want to use that immediately, bro.
Because think with him, he could catch.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He could catch. So all them other bums last year kept dropping the ball on Mahomes. Tyler Boyd can catch.
Correct. Yeah, that'd be nasty work. I can see that fit for sure. I think they even gonna try to get
Noah Brown. I'm still out there.
Who?
Damn. Noah Brown?
Who are you talking about?
Noah Brown.
Yeah, DJ Shark. He was on the Texans. Yeah.
No, I think he went back to Houston.
Curtis Samuel
somewhere else.
Did he?
He got speed.
Okay. I'm looking at the list right now. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Tyler Boyd is on there. He's number 5.
We need speed, right? Like going to in the draft we can find it for sure. You know what I mean? I think so.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think
we can get like
the draft. For
yeah,
sure.
we can get like a raw receiver who's just real speedy that can stretch the field.
Yeah.
But you can never have too many like pure route runners and possession guys too.
No.
I mean, I know Jacoby kind of does that, but yeah, you give us one more, and then Tay can pretty much do everything. But
we don't know what Trey is yet. I mean, I
Trey,
don't want to just label him as like a deep threat. You know what I mean? Because I think he can be more than that. So
Trey's gonna be fire. Trey's gonna be fire, man. He just gotta, just in case we gotta have some
hands, bro. He's gotta catch the ball with his hands.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
he be bobbling it.
Bobbling every goddamn catch. Like, bro, there was like at least 2 touchdowns he bobbled. Even in that Chargers game. Like, God damn, bro. You wide
Couple
open.
first downs, too. Yeah, big time first downs.
Wait a minute. And this is going to give Chris the chills, bro. Right? Didn't in the Vikings game, we had a long-ass throw, and this man bobbled it, and then they called it back?
Yep.
On the sideline? Was that the one on the
Yeah,
sideline?
that's on the sideline.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That Vikings game, bro. That Vikings game. That Viking game almost took me out, y'all. That almost took me out.
That one took you out more than the Chicago game, huh?
Oh yeah. That Vikings one took me out.
No, that Chicago game was way worse. But because y'all had to actually.
That was worse because I was there, but I
don't
even remember
I
it.
was at that.
Leo was at both.
That sucked.
Yeah.
See, but this is why I can't fully blame AOC for that game. It's like you got motherfuckers dropping passes on the sideline.
Renfro fumble, the ones we got in scoring position.
Flags and shit when you get
It's not AOC's fault. Exactly.
It was our coach's fault. That's whose fault it was.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
See, Rundown know why I'm gonna say that. So
why you gonna say that, Chris?
Nah, he know why I'm saying that.
I know why.
You wanted that Jimmy G in there, man.
Yep, absolutely.
I did, man. I wanted that spark, man. But it is what it is.
Just for that change of pace type thing. Yeah,
that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
He came in there and threw one interception. Shit would have been over. Over.
I mean, but who was their quarterback that came? Mullins. Mullins came in.
Came in and drove them down the field, bro.
Didn't make any sense.
Bro. And ain't that a bitch too? Mullins. Out of all quarterbacks, bro. And it looked terrible after that.
Yeah.
Nah, but man, but that ain't nothing compared to what Mullins did to us his first start ever when we was with 49ers.
Right.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
Now you talking about mad. Now that was before I knew how to keep control of my emotions. Oh man.
I have a great topic right now because y'all just brought this up. I want to get to the chat first.
Yeah.
They're arguing about Ayuk.
I already want y'all to think about this. Your worst Raider memory, bro. Worst Raider memory. I'm gonna have y'all think about it as we go through the chat. All right, but think about that, bro. There's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. Right. Connected. What's up, man?
What's cracking?
How you feeling? Hey, much love, man. You know I gotta get something in for you too, man. You know I gotta get something in. Dominique, what's the deal? Hey, you talking about that WrestleMania?
Hold on, hey, just to get everybody hype in the chats, because apparently there's so many WrestleMania people. Who's y'all's favorite wrestler? Put it in the chat. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Like,
might as well. Who's your favorite wrestler?
And then I will boo them accordingly.
Just as an FYI, sorry to burst the bubble on the party, but yeah, when I found out Santa Claus had a lot to do with WWE, I kind of let it go. So yeah, I ain't watched.
You still watch boxing,
fan, bro? You
making the decisions.
Yeah. Turf an MMA fan. I couldn't imagine him liking.
So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I liked it. I liked it when I was young. So if I
Milk up BZ.
Yo, BZ,
what up, man? Let's see. Who are they saying in here? Let's see.
My worst one, man.
Hey, Mysterio.
First of all, shout out to Daniel. I saw his takes on your show, man.
Hey,
the other night.
Yeah. See, because he's young like you. He's young like you, man. Talking crazy.
When I saw that,
talking that young talk,
the person that came to mind, dog.
Hey, I'm like, man, they'd be good on the show together.
He did say Trey 17. I was like, I can't get down with that one. That's too far, bro. Too far. Let me see. Stewart says, R.I.P. Derek. Max gonna knock your block off. I can't wait to talk about that one because that is a topic we got today. But let me see.
Undertaker.
Yeah, he should know better.
Mankind.
Post June 1st, the Raiders will make some moves to get more vets in the building. I think we need that. We do need that. We ain't got a lot of vets, I would say, where we should have them, especially in the secondary. I think the secondary needs another vet. That's why I really don't want a rookie too.
What would you consider Epps and Morik like the veteran leaders of that part? No,
yeah,
Brandon Faison.
They're not really that long in the tooth like that, and they don't.
4th year, right? This Hobbs' 4th year, ain't it?
Yeah, you know, like a dude like Gilmore or Xavier Howard, like they got cachet. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's true. Yeah,
I done did shit in the league. You know what I mean? So I can give you some tips and all the other shit. I feel like we too young right now.
Oh, Myra's hurt. Yeah, I remember that one.
Shout out to Myra G with the
shout out to Myra.
Shout out to Myra with the super.
Okay, hold on. Y'all agree with this? I don't agree with this. Man, shout out to you, LQ. I appreciate the comment because we're gonna have some discussion on this. I don't believe it's a learning process. I believe it's what you is. It's what you are. If you're talking about being a Raider,
like you either have the dog in you or you eventually build it. Because if you're talking about both.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it's something you can kind of see already that like that's like that dude is part of this shit right here. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that.
So you would say it's a learning process.
Well, I mean, because someone like I would have never thought someone. Well, do y'all consider Colton Miller a Raider? Like does he got that Raider mystique about him?
No.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. He don't got that. I mean, but he's a good Raider. He's a great Raider. But I'm just saying, it's like, I don't know. This whole becoming a Raider, like, what's that really mean?
He's
like,
ain't no puppy, man.
Because then it's like,
no puppy.
Who?
Bo Nix ain't no puppy. He one of the oldest quarterbacks coming out of college.
Yeah, but he's still.
No, he's just saying he's kind of soft.
Yeah.
No, he's saying he's soft, like little charming soft. You feel what I'm saying?
Turf just don't like Bo Nix. He don't like nothing.
He don't like Bo.
Whenever he see the name Bo Nix, he just
don't say Drake May or Bo Nix around Turf.
Yeah, bro. I mean, Bo Nix. See, I just don't like some of the shit he was saying, man. I don't like some of that shit he was saying. That just brings me vibes back to 4. I don't want that shit, man. There were times when we had 4 where I'm like, bro, you gonna have to get in somebody's ass. They fuck like the team is trash or the other team is talking shit to us, bro, and they dictating the game, bro. You just, we'll get him next time. You know what I'm saying? Like turn the other cheek. Fuck that.
Hey, hold on. Okay, let me ask you. Did y'all consider was Amari Cooper a good Raider?
Hell no.
Hell yeah, he was in 2016.
I knew that was Leo's boy. Amari Cooper was. Amari Cooper probably got to be he's probably the softest Raider we didn't have.
Was never a Raider.
He was soft, bro. That boy can
soft
ball.
as head. I would never forget what Pac-Man Jones did to him. Slammed his head into the damn ground.
Yeah, bro,
like, what are you doing? He snatched his helmet off and slammed it.
And then
bro, funny story.
Bro. He would
and maybe
everything that didn't matter and dropped everything that mattered. And I don't know why anybody never understood or saw that. It was
no, he was super soft, man. Super.
Your mic cutting off again.
Whoa. We might have to block Daniel.
Damn, you said Waller was the softest of them all.
Talk shit. They don't want to admit it, bro. This motherfucker talking about retiring right now. What are we talking about? Get this man out of here.
Him at the perfect time.
Once a Raider, always a Raider. That's
hell no. Not on that one. Hey, look, I'm gonna give
you know what it is, though? I think we all want all the Raiders to be like Max or Romanowski vicious. And they're not all going to be like that, right?
I consider Devontae a Raider.
Yeah.
The way he act, the way he airy himself. You feel
shout out to Myra G with the super.
Yeah, and shout out to Myra as well, man.
What did she say her worst?
Get there. Let me see. Worst live memory: losing to the Ravens in Oakland in the AFC Championship game.
Right.
Other worst memory: Tuck Rule. Damn.
Yeah. I almost threw my TV off the balcony that Ravens game, bro.
Was that when he heard
it landed on Gannon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Old fat ass
Saragusa. Rest in peace, Saragusa, but still.
My worst, just because I'm, not even new to the game, but regardless, I ain't seen all the tuck rule. I don't really remember the tuck rule, but my worst shit was when Carr snapped his leg, bro. That shit was bad.
That was bad.
That shit, bro. I was depressed. For a week.
He was balling.
Oh, we had a chance that year. We had a chance.
He was balling.
Oh, that was the year we had a chance, bro. Our offense was clicking.
To me, I was like, the only people we probably gonna have to fuck with was the Patriots at that time. I was like, we're gonna have to play the Patriots.
Yeah.
I don't know. Our
Yeah.
defense is shit though. That's one thing I will say. Even
We
with
didn't need
Khalil
one. We put up like 24, 25 plus. Yeah.
Khalil that year, bro, we were still giving her like 30 points a game and shit. So
Yeah. Khalil just ended the games for us.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Chris, what's the worst memory?
Ooh, okay.
When we gotta think, you already know it's just bad.
Well, no, I mean, because there's like different things. Like, so I'm trying to think of like the worst one I saw. Just like the tuck rule was just terrible for me.
That was the one.
Yeah, that was so terrible. But it was like, but as far as the games I've ever been to and was there, I don't think y'all remember that damn game against. At the time, it was St. Louis Rams, and it was like it was
the 50-point game.
Yes, bro. I was there. Look, I was there, and yeah, I was at that game. Dog. I was at that game. But let me tell you how crazy it was. So if y'all remember, that was like during when there was like protests because what's that city that had that the police brutality thing? God, I can't even remember. But anyway, it was there.
It was on his neck. I know you're talking about.
No, it wasn't that one. It was another one. I think dude got shot or something. But But anyway, I was out in around there, so they kept doing like protests like all around, and they actually did a protest like outside, like they was marching up to the stadium. Like we got beat so bad. Ferguson, it was Ferguson. That's
okay. Yep.
Yeah, it's Ferguson.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep, I remember.
so
that.
we was getting beat so bad. I remember I left like at the third quarter just so I could go outside and watch the daggone protest. Like it was like a militant protest and all this. But the crazy thing that pissed me off though, the day before the game, because you know my fat ass love to eat. So like there was a TV show that was on the Food Network. I think it was called Sweetie Pies or something. It was a well-known soul food place. Okay. Why did we see some of the football players there the night before? And I was so mad. I'm like, see, that's what y'all fat asses get over there at Sweetie Pies the day before the game. That's why y'all got y'all's ass kicked. Yeah. I was so damn mad. That food was good though, but man, they pissed me off.
Oh man, bro.
That game really pissed me off. So
I got one game. I got one game that really, really, really had me contemplate my whole life choices. That was that Cardinals game.
Oh.
That the one where Kyler Murray ran around
watching Kyler Murray just running circles.
That was probably one of the lowest points. I was literally the last person.
That was week 2, wasn't it? Wasn't that week 2? Week 2, week 3.
Shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we didn't score any points in the second. It was the worst. It was that I literally had a problem with that one. Tuck rule was obviously the biggest.
Yeah,
the biggest one for me. 100%.
Yeah, really? Nobody's gonna mention the one the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Super Bowl. Oh, with Gruden.
Yes,
the Super Bowl. Yeah, but it was like
maybe it was different because at the time I was stationed in San Diego and the Super Bowl was in San Diego. So that whole week, everything was hype, lit up. Raiders, we was gonna win. The parties, all that. My cousin Joel, his birthday was that weekend. We had a party at the house on Sunday for it. And then the way we got our ass kicked, bro. Oh my God. It was ridiculous, man.
So that shit hurts, bro. Hey, at least you know the stink of a Super Bowl loss. I ain't even sniff that.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, man. That Super Bowl had me depressed though. That was bad. I was mad at Al.
I was just happy that we were there. Like I was happy that we were there. So, but yeah, it's like they made it look so easy. That's and now we know why.
I mean,
the whole sabotage of.
I mean, but even leading to the game, remember Baron Robbins was caught in Tijuana. He was partying all that night. They couldn't find him. Like, oh man, it was.
I remember
crazy.
that story. Terrence says Tuck rule hurt the most, but the car one hurt because I was at work. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Damn. SoCal Sal says the Tuck rule was bullshit.
Tuck
Yeah.
rule.
Yeah. To
That's
this day.
going to be a lot for everybody.
Yep.
It's definitely my number one on the list for sure.
The Tuck rule?
Oh, 100%.
Elmatic says worst Raider memory, Andre Rison catching second TD to beat us on Monday night.
What was that? Was that when he was with the
Browns or with
Falcons?
the
Falcons?
Remember he did a stint with the Browns too.
Yeah, he was with the Browns for a little bit.
Yeah,
Falcons.
Shout out War, man. Shout out War production.
War is in the building.
What up, War?
When War is in the building, you know we gonna get some good content, man.
Absolutely. Let's get the party crack-a-lack.
He's gonna trigger. He'll trigger one of us.
Oh, for sure.
One of us.
For sure.
That's another one too.
Is my mic straight, guys? Because I've been hearing a couple of people telling me it's not.
It's better now. Yeah,
it's better now.
If you could turn it up a little, I would.
Turn it up even more? Is this better?
That's better, yeah.
This one too, right now. You're probably too small to remember it, but it's right here. The 1998 AFC
yeah.
We lost 51
I gotta ask my
three.
Well, that's because we lost Bo. Was that the year we lost Bo? Yeah, we lost Bo.
Oh, yeah, I gotta ask my pops about that.
Actually, Bo getting hurt. I remember as a kid, I cried.
Did you?
I think I did. I think I cried. I cried.
Yo, when Bo got hurt, that was.
Yeah, I think I cried.
That was our whole
rough,
opposite, bro. Like you talk about not having anything but Bo.
Yeah.
I was 8. I was 8 years old when it happened, man. I think I cried.
That we lost to the Bills team. That's the teams that was going to them Super Bowls and kept losing, right?
4 years.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
But they wouldn't have beat us like that with Bo, though. They wouldn't have beat us like that. Bo. I mean, they were good. The Bills was a good team, though.
They were a good squad.
They was fire.
Okay. It's kind of funny. You look at that. You look at them now. It's the same shit going on. I mean, they ain't made no Super Bowl though, but they had a little run, bro. It's a wrap now.
They was legit. They had some bad luck too, though.
Their problem was they ran into the superpower Cowboy and Niner teams. I mean, the Cowboys, yeah. Because then they lost to the Redskins, right? And then the Giants.
And the Giants for the field goal.
That was the closest they got to winning was against the Giants. Yeah.
That shit hurts, man. That shit hurts.
Big time.
Daniel Ferguson.
Hit the like button, fellas. Hit the like button, y'all.
Hit the like button, please.
Conversations we having this Sunday, man. Love it. Always love conversations we be having. Daniel says Ferguson. Stewart says once a Raider, always a Raider applies to the likes of Seawood. Oh shit, Marcus Allen is a touchy subject on here. But
you already don't even get me started.
Ken Brown for sure. For sure. Marcus is up in the air, bro. It's up in the air. I would say.
Marcus is a Raider.
You gotta like Marcus.
What do you mean up in the air? Marcus is my guy. What is wrong with you? Man, come on, bro. Come on,
he
bro.
pointed to the wall.
Come on, man. You know when I start pointing to the wall, we got problems, bro.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know this or not. I'm a running back by trade.
There you go.
You see
That's
that
what I'm talking
about. Back in Montana. Shout out to Turf,
see, me and Turf are almost the same age, so I love Marcus probably as much as he does too. I have a Marcus autographed jersey too. Yeah,
it's my guy.
Because I hear people talk about the Chief stint.
See, but the thing, okay. And
that wasn't his fault. That was Al, bro.
That's what I'm saying. The Raiders hate to bring this up. The Raiders hate to bring this up, but that was Al.
That was all Al, bro.
Yeah, Al was tripping. Al was tripping, man.
100%.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was a kid. I didn't understand the whole drama behind scenes, and all I saw was they sent him away, and I was like, why? Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny. Like, all of us pretty much have like that running back that kind of made us, like the Raiders a little bit. Like, I know Chris kind of keeps talking about Bo. You know what I mean? I know Leo, you like Marcus and all that. Man, bro,
McFadden.
McFadden was.
I love this McFadden.
McFadden was dope.
If he didn't have the turf toe, he would have been nice, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that turf toe, and I always wondered, is turf toe that bad?
Yep.
Yeah, bro, that shit is that bad. You can't
epic.
But but the turf toe isn't what I think ultimately did him in. I think he had the Liz Frank. He had a
problem. He continuously had like
he just had a whole bunch of problems.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but I think that Liz Frank is what really got bad on him. I think
he was so smooth, boy. I feel like if he didn't have no foot problem, You know, McFadden would have been one of them guys we talk about as Raider running backs. You know what I mean? I feel like.
Oh man, he had some good games when he was healthy.
That Denver
he
game,
owned Denver. That owned Denver all on his own, bro.
100%.
100%. Like, that was that shit.
Yeah,
right there.
all my Denver friends, they couldn't stand that dude.
Yeah.
Nope. Hated him.
Dan says Tyrone Wheatley.
Tyrone Wheatley.
That's a Michigan beast.
I was about to say that Tyrone Wheatley was actually my favorite running back in college for a long time.
Michigan, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Show.
Yeah, cause he was like the first one that wore like the single digit number. I think he was number 6. He was all big. He was a beast. Huh?
Was he 6?
I think 6. Yeah.
I don't know what he was. I know he balled out.
I think he was 6
He balled
in Michigan.
out.
I think.
Before we get to the next topic, I do want to say this real quick because I saw some of it. My pops was showing me. Charlie Garner, man. What
Fire.
Monster.
Fire.
He was a monster.
Fire.
He was a monster.
He was crazy. For the Eagles, he was crazy for everybody.
Yeah.
This dude is actually nice, bro. Like,
oh,
really
he was very nice. He was
Charlie
very
Garner
nice.
was really nice, bro.
Catch the ball at the backfield.
Yeah,
Monster.
I was watching it. My dad, I was like, bro, who is that?
Oh, yeah.
Straight up monster.
Yeah, Napoleon Kaufman. I don't know if you saw him. Check out Napoleon Kaufman.
Monster.
Yeah.
Monster.
And
he retired early, too, right? He retired early.
He was only there for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I liked, what's his name?
Don't say
Vargas.
No. I liked Vargas because I liked the potential of him. He didn't do nothing. But what was his name? Damn it. Kind of like a stocky dude.
What number was he?
Fuck. Gordon. Not Gordon. Gordon.
Oh, Jordan? Lamont
Jordan. Yeah, Lamont Jordan. I like Lamont Jordan a little bit too.
Yeah.
I like Lamont Jordan's game, man.
He wasn't there that long.
Yeah, he wasn't there that long, but I liked his game.
One of my all-time favorites that I don't think.
Didn't we pay a lot to get Jordan?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Did we?
He was more of a bust than a. Yeah. No, I'm just being real. He was. We didn't. He didn't pan out.
We paid him a lot to come over.
Yeah, he didn't pan out. I think one of the most underrated running backs we've ever had is Jalen Richard. That dude.
Oh, I like Richard.
He did some things
in my top 3 for all around back. Meaning, like, if there's a back that if you wanted one back to be an all down back, it would be him. He blocked better than most, so that way you could get a ball off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you one better. Latavius Murray. To me, bro.
Yeah, Latavius Murray was cool, but he didn't play that long. He didn't play that long with us.
No, I don't know why we like.
He didn't play that long.
I like him
more, you know.
But hold on, Turf. Like
he said number 3.
You said top 3.
That was wild.
I'm talking in terms of an all-around back. In terms of all-around back, meaning that he can play every down and he's going to block, right? He's going to catch the ball. And he's going to run the right routes, etc. There's not many dudes that could do that. You're talking Jacobs and Allen. There's not many other dudes that could play every down, and you didn't have to worry about it. Charlie Gardner wasn't that great of a blocker. I'm telling you, he wasn't that great of a blocker.
Kaufman, yeah.
They weren't that great of runners like Jalen Richard, as far as my eyes. Not third downs coming out of the backfield. Not third downs catching the ball out of the backfield. And again, I don't think those guys did that well. I mean, you're talking a swing pass, maybe an out.
But what did Richard really do?
He did everything. He did it all. Just look at his stats. Seriously. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I liked him, but not like that. Yeah.
All right. I'm just. Let me just go on ahead and pull up the stats.
It wasn't like teams.
This is what y'all come here for. This is what y'all come here for. When Turf goes,
he played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He played 6 solid years. 6 solid years
as a second back.
But that's what I'm trying to say. He was never ever the guy.
Sometimes
He was
the
never
third
ever
back.
the guy.
Yeah,
but when he was called upon, to have to be that guy, that's what I mean. I'm not talking about a rock star dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a dude that if everybody got hurt and you needed somebody to count on for every play and you didn't have to worry about him getting blown back from, blocking and stuff like that, that was the guy. He played 6 years like that for us.
Hold on, man. Who's this Gunsmoke Games, bro? Damn. Damn.
What?
I don't even know.
Like Chick-fil-A.
Yo,
Damn. I don't even know what that means,
I know
bro.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that
I know exactly what
means.
you're talking about.
Do you know what he's talking about? It's a youngster thing. See,
I don't know what that means, but damn.
You gotta Google that, bro. You gotta Google that.
I gotta Google it.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna pull that up. That shit right there is
Hilarious.
Like the Chick-fil-A girl, man. Let me check this out.
Yeah, Google
So
it.
now we got people Googling.
So look, we're 42 minutes in. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button if
Yes,
you're new.
sir.
Time of the show where it start getting spicy. We gotta start going ahead and getting through some of these goddamn topics, man. We ain't even got through some of the topics.
I'm still
Yeah.
tripping on Jalen Richard.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, he played solid for us every time he was called upon. I'm just
I
telling
get that, but
he don't got great numbers, but what I'm telling you is you name another running back that could play every down for 6 years for us. Like there was a reason he literally we not talking like a Bolden. Bolden,
2 or 3.
huh?
He was running back 2 or 3 most of the time.
But and that's what my point is. He was called upon a lot based on the circumstances, and he always showed up. That's what I'm saying. I just remember him specifically having to play games where there was nobody else, and he put in work.
Because he
Was around. Name other running backs that was with us for 6 years. Charlie Gardner wasn't with us for 6 years. None of these other dudes y'all talked about was with us for 6 years. That's what I'm trying to say. He was around for I'm just telling you what I recall and remember, and I know I'm not the only one. He was definitely somebody we leaned on a regular basis when our running back core wasn't right, and that's all I'm saying. It was very noticeable as far as when he was playing that he would get thrown in to the worst, and he always shined.
I hate to cut you off, Kurt, but you're gonna have us argue about this for 30 minutes. And I cannot
I'm fine with it. I'm ready to move on. I'm actually about to change this up because my setup is different and I'm using Bluetooth and y'all saying my mic is wrong. I don't like this. So I'm probably going to dip out real quick and dip right back in when I change this up real quick.
Yeah, it cracks and then it comes off and on. Yeah.
It's probably because it is Bluetooth.
It's Bluetooth.
that's
I'm about to
why.
switch it up.
Yeah.
I'm about to switch it up.
Mhm.
Yep. I'll be back.
Let me see. Okay, real quick.
Charlie,
He's gone. No,
Jalen Richard got 1,300 yards total in those 6 seasons.
Are you serious? In 6 years?
In 6 years, and 1,500 receiving yards.
Like to his
Jesus
point,
Christ.
he made
In
big
6
plays.
years.
He did make big plays.
Like
Like he had that big run against New Orleans. The
Yeah, he had a couple
playoff
plays.
game with the Chargers, he made that big run to get the first down. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about plays, though. I mean,
yeah,
No, but I get what you're saying. But to think 3 all time, like damn, no.
okay. Let's
hey, but shout out to my man that got me hip to the Chick-fil-A meme girl. Okay, now I see what he's talking about. That's
Yeah?
yeah. Now you see. Gotta Google.
Now you got me looking it up.
Okay, so real quick, as we waiting for Turf to come back in, man, let's go ahead and get into this Jack Jones rant. Now, look, before we go into this, we want y'all to understand, well, me personally, right? I don't give a fuck about this. Well, whatever he was doing on that IG live was nothing to be all mad or whatever the case about.
Right.
But what I will say is, it's just that we just in that era, bro. Like, and this is what I think, like, comes that young shit. Like, we ain't gonna tolerate no bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I understand that there's a fan-player dynamic, but some of the things he was saying was correct, bro. Fans cross the line. You know what I mean? Sometimes fans cross the line, bro, and some people need to get checked because I don't know what the fuck they be thinking. But Chris, let's start with you. Like, how do you feel about the Jack Jones rant, man? Did you have any thoughts about that?
nah. I mean, 'cause for one, he wasn't even talking about our fans. You know, he was talking about Patriot fans and stuff like that for the most part. But I feel him. I mean, the thing is, one thing we, especially as Raiders, we want our players to be real. We want our players to be authentic. You want them to be who they are. I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind him, you know, speaking about how he feels about certain things. You know, giving his opinion. That's why social media is there. I don't think he said nothing too crazy.
Right.
You know, but you know, you do have to be able to know when to cut it off, though. You can't play that game, you know, going back and forth because you'll never win. You know, the internet's undefeated. So, you know, you feel like you checked somebody, but now you got another million people that's going to bounce off of that. So, but whatever. I like Jack Jones. He's my guy until further notice, man.
Yeah. And before, you know, I'm gonna get you next. Before you go, I will say, listening to that, he's a real LA naysayer.
He's a real one.
He's a real LA naysayer. You can definitely see that, man.
He's a real one.
See that right now. So anybody that's talking crazy, bro, understand that really from LA.
Hey, do y'all remember when Donald Penn had to when he got out of his car and had to check a fan?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The fans talk crazy.
They talk wild.
And Raider players ain't the one to do that with.
Right, and the daggone fan would act like he was about to knuckle up with him, man. I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah, because the person that gets the real punishment was gonna be Donald Penn. If Donald Penn or a player even touched somebody, right? Like,
they're gonna get the
so we're gonna sue, right? Like, get the
100%.
fuck out of here with that, bro. There's no winning. But Leo, how you feel about Jack Jones and what he was saying on the internet?
Man, honestly, when I saw, I thought like what you just said right now. This fool's from LA, and these people don't know.
Yep.
But then at the same time, like in my mind, like why are you even entertaining these clowns? Like you're Jack Jones. Like I get they may talk a lot of shit, but like why even give them that I guess that attention to them, you know? I did like what he was saying though about the different quarterbacks, the eras, his favorite players. I know people got like, oh, you're a Raider, why are you saying Mahomes is the GOAT? We do Raider content. I will tell you right now, to me, Mahomes is the best quarterback.
That is not a bad statement whatsoever.
You know?
I agree. Yeah.
But I think a lot of people get worried because the whole Chandler Jones thing, so they see people going off and they don't want that to happen again. But
to me, that wasn't it though. That wasn't that. Yeah, he was just speaking his mind, and the thing is that most people, just like Alfredo said, he said, "Hey, I rock with the Raider Nation." He was like, "They showed me love." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. He was calling out their fans, man. It was
we gonna let him be who he is. You know? what I mean?
Exactly.
And New England fans are different, bro. You got to be a certain kind of person to be around them and be cool and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
I mean, this is why I think the Turf has said it a couple of times on the Thursday show too. The Gerard Mayo thing, the way he's the coach. Yeah, that's kind of significant. You know what I mean? For New England,
huge.
What direction is gonna be? You pretty much go off the city and you're like, this is the moves they're gonna make. You know what I mean? But you never know. But before Turf goes, I don't think it's a good look, honestly. Before the draft comes and you get an NFL players talking about, I do not like those fans, and that's not just Jack Jones. I've heard multiple people say shit about New England's fans, right? And Kansas City fans. We're gonna leave that up for interpretation, which y'all think is the two correlation. But at the end of the day, there's a reason motherfuckers don't like those fans, bro. But Turf, go ahead, you tell us. Did you feel any type of way about Jack Jones in the rant?
I mean, hopefully this sounds better now, right? Hopefully we back to business. Got everything set back up. But as a coach, I wish he wouldn't have. Right? As a player and a fan, I'm glad he did. Right? There's all kinds of avenues and perspectives I can go with this one. But the bottom line is I gotta keep it 100. And this is one of the reasons why he's no longer a Patriot. Just facts. There's a certain expectation and a standard as a professional. And right now, that's not what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I just wish this was one of those joints that you found on the dark web, if you will. Not to the public facing, things along those lines, because it's just better for business, right? And that's just the reality of, what you have to start doing when, you become an NFL player, particularly one like himself that's going to be in front of cameras on a regular basis moving forward. And it's, it's a young-minded thing, right? I'm just gonna be upfront and honest, right? I recall when I was that age and how brash and invincible and everything else I felt, and I was arrogant just as well. I wouldn't even wear anybody's jersey. Are you kidding me? I I thought I was that dude. Why am I wearing anybody else's jersey? You couldn't catch Turf in a jersey to save his life, and I would clown dudes like, look at this. Like, I'm just telling you how I was.
Like, you got another man's jersey
media,
on.
Yeah.
Like, Turf, if you would have had social media the way they do now back then, would you have done
I
the
would
same?
have never lasted.
And Leo, I'm glad you said that, bro.
I would
I'm
have
so
never
glad you
made
said
it.
that.
I wouldn't have
just
got out of
looked-
junior college. I wouldn't have got out of JUCO.
I just looked up Jack Jones' age, right?
Yeah. What,
He's 26. He's 26.
Oh, I thought he was old. I thought he was younger
He's
than that.
1 year older than me, bro. 1 year older than me. So to think about that, and the motherfuckers that's my age and all that, even people that's not even no NFL dudes that's my age, they don't know how to stay the fuck off social media and stop posting every
It's not
goddamn
possible.
right?
Not
Like,
possible.
but at the end of the day, that's where we at. You know what I mean? So me seeing him talk to the fans the way he's doing, it's not really out of the realm, especially for a guy of the age group, right? You know what I mean? Especially where we at right now in the NFL. I think dudes is just, you know, it's more free. I think dudes can talk their mind and speak their mind a little more freely now.
You definitely hear a lot more from players now than you did before.
Yeah. And I love that y'all say that, and I don't know if y'all agree, and I want Chris to come back here when he says it, but I say this all the time, right? I even say it if we talking about a Jordan, LeBron, whatever the fuck debate. If there was social media in that time frame, understand we be looking at shit a little different, right? We probably be looking at shit a little different, but it's the fact that you can mask a lot of shit back in the times before social media, where players have a certain mystique about their shit, right?
Yeah.
Now you got to you don't know what he's doing behind closed doors. You don't know what this motherfucker does off the field or whatever the case, right? You only see him when he gets on the field. So, I mean, do y'all feel like that's a thing too? Like the social media is another component of it?
Oh, absolutely, bro.
It's
Absolutely.
everything. It's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an awful lot of it. Like I don't know. Yeah, there's. I mean,
like I remember when the whole Kobe thing came down, the incident, and nobody would have ever thought Kobe Bryant would do something like that, right? Because he didn't have access to players like that. Now somebody says something like, "Oh, well, he's been doing this for a while. You should see his Twitter. He's been saying shit like this." You know, like it's gonna bound. Like even what Turf said about Jack. That's why he got out of New England for saying shit like this. You know,
this is true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and also toting guns in an airport, getting
that's
don't get it twisted, yo. And again, that's why I have to keep it 100. I'm letting y'all know, like, look, the warnings were all there. This is why I got the right. The bottom line is the man put his career on the line, and this kid is not helping him. He's not helping him with this, and these are the things that when you're young, you don't pay attention to. You could care less, to be honest. You could give a flying F. That's just facts because you are invincible at 26. Come on, man. I'd have ran in front of a truck.
Yeah. Look at what that kid in Kansas City did, right?
Yeah. And somebody just, he said, "I'd rather have Jones running his mouth than him."
There you go.
But I will say this though.
Right.
He even said it in the live. He said, "I know I'm gonna hear shit about."
Yo, absolutely. He said, "I'm getting the talking to," because he knew he's getting the talking
on his ass later, right?
Oh, he running. He doing something for that.
Whatever the case, bro. He already knew, right? You know what I'm saying? So I was cool with that because he said that.
He paying for that. Oh,
he know Antonio gonna give him a call.
Do that again for a while, bro.
He probably gave him a call right after, like, bro, what the fuck is you doing?
He probably had him in clean, some at the field or something, for real, like some old school real talk. Nah, bro, my job is on the line, and you out here being online, yo. What are you doing? That's not gonna fly.
You know, so off that standpoint, I understand because what Turf said was true. From a coach standpoint, trying to build some standpoint, you like, bro, we can't have that. You know what I mean?
You're a leader. You're a leader on the team. People follow the leaders on this team. You are screwing this team up right now.
And this is another reason why I sat here and said we need another veteran in that damn corner room.
Yeah, I would have choked his ass up before he would have did that.
Young.
No, I agree.
Average age is probably like 26, 27 in that goddamn room. You know what I'm saying? Like,
great point, rundown. That's a great point because it's a great point. I gotta give you props on it.
You know, it's not enough veteran leadership to check shit like that. You know what I mean? Because you think Nate Hobbs gonna do that? No.
Nah, he was probably low key pumping them and getting him on to do it. I love Nate Hobbs. That dude is the Raider for real.
You know what I mean? He was friends with Meek. You think Meek gonna tell that motherfucker like, hey, no, don't say that. Meek probably gonna say it too. You know what I mean? He's not here no more, but at the end of the day, like, just dudes that's in the room. You know what I mean? Like,
nah, you're right. You're absolutely
we ain't got
right.
that veteran guy to be like, hey, bro, chill out. Like, you know, you ain't got to do all that.
For real.
But I mean, I see everybody. Let's get to some of these comments in the chat, man. We got 160 people right now.
Sir.
All right. Tap on the like button, man. Don't leave your boys hanging, right? We're trying to give y'all the best content we can, man. Tap on the like button. We will greatly appreciate it.
And subscribe, please.
And also, hey, and people that's over there on Twitter and X.
Oh, facts.
Come over to YouTube, man, and check us out on the YouTube channel, man. That helps us out so much, man. So definitely come and hit the thumbs button. Even if you just come over and just subscribe over here, and then if you prefer to watch it on Twitter, that's fine. But just letting y'all know. But we appreciate y'all viewing and supporting us, man. Really do.
100%. 100%.
Stuart says if Jack Jones keeps playing the way he did, he can say whatever the hell he wants.
I agree with that, bro. I'm with you. I'm right. I'll take. Hey, that's why we got you.
AP does it, right? AP does it. So.
Hey, that's why we got you. Hey, that's why we got you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ray Love. I feel like we could take this, in our own content as well, man.
Oh yeah, I do that on Facebook now.
Waste the energy, bro.
I used to be so bad at that. I used to be so bad. I used to fall for the bait every time.
I'm old.
Not no more, bro.
I'm old.
Hard not to.
Yeah, I block now. Cause I used to make fun of people like, man, why you blocking people? I get it now.
No, you know what
I get it.
You know what you got to do? You got to mute their ass.
So So yeah.
So you gotta do that, bro.
Yeah.
The definition of getting old, bro. You just don't. Bro, I know I got plenty of haters. I could care less, bro.
There's one on my messenger that keeps sending shit. I just leave it.
There's
like, bro, you taking time out of your day to come talk.
Yeah, because I'm not watching it.
It's what it is, bro. And you can't get your time back.
Raider resistance in the building. What's going on, sir?
Oh, Tony said Jack Jones. Dodger says he ain't mad at Jack Jones.
Myra's wild.
Myra. I'm not going to confirm or deny that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's out there. Guaranteed it's out there. Okay, Brady's the GOAT. I mean, for his era.
Yeah.
You know what? I get it. Montana was the GOAT. His era. Brady, but Mahomes is just different.
Yeah,
like, he's just different, man. Yeah,
it's hard, bro. It's hard, and I get the hate because he's in our goddamn division. So you gotta swallow pride and say that.
We got hate for Brady. Like, a lot of Raider fans get mad if I even say I like Brady as a quarterback. Like, what the fuck? You shouldn't like him. He's a Patriot, but
right,
you can play. Like, yeah,
he was the best quarterback to do it at this point.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all had this, but there was a point in Brady's career, just like every Raider fan, I hated him. But then there was a point where just one day I woke up and I was like, well, I can't hate this motherfucker no more, right?
Same rundown.
He wins.
Yeah,
I'm mad at a motherfucker that's a winner. Like, it is what it is, bro.
It is, bro.
Like,
I never had a problem with. Like I said, come out of Michigan, never had a problem with it.
From Michigan,
but the thing is, but the tuck rule stung. But then it's like I had to realize it wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame him. So, it's so easy to be like, oh, he. But I'm telling. I know every live I'm on, man. Y'all got to watch that daggone documentary called The Dynasty.
Good, though.
Oh, I saw that. That was
fire, bro.
Fire.
Said they left out a lot of shit.
Hey, now I know why Chandler Jones was saying they killed Chico. I was like.
You say what?
Remember when Chandler Jones was going off?
Oh, they killed Chico? Yeah.
Because they wouldn't trade him?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, he asked to get traded. Man, I mean.
We still not getting no money for that, back from that?
Who?
That Chandler Jones shit, we ain't gonna get no money from that?
That's what I'm saying. I thought we should have, and I still thought we should have got something back from Ruggs and Arnett.
Right. Especially Arnett.
Yeah, Arnett was wilding.
That was the worst pick of all time.
Yeah. No, Leatherwood, man.
Man, I wanted Arnett to I liked Arnett in college,
but you know what? Honestly, Turf might be. Arnett may have been a worse pick than
because everybody knew he was a major.
That's what I'm about to say because
that's why nobody picked him. I mean, he would have been the first pick if he wasn't a knucklehead.
Dog, the thing with Arnett though is here living in Ohio, everybody knew that like
know all that part.
Yeah, like he quit. He literally quit on the team and didn't want to come back. The coaches had to beg him to come back and play that next year.
Like
to me, that lets me know all I need to know. He don't love ball like that. I'm not investing in him.
And see, this is another thing too. And I think I talked to Turf about this on one of the Thursdays. I don't like drafting the second best corner on a team in the first round. I don't.
That don't even make sense.
People continuously talk about Terrion Arnold. You can say whatever the fuck you want. He's the second best corner on that team.
Right.
So we're trying to draft the second again, right? Like, I'm tired of that shit, bro. We did it with Garyon Conley because he wasn't the best corner on that team.
No, he had the speed though. Yeah.
Wait, who was the other corner on that team though?
Ward was on that team, bro.
Who was?
Denzel Ward.
Oh yeah.
And remember,
but I will say Conley was cold in college though. Conley was cold.
He was dope.
Conley was cold
in college. He just
See, the only thing about Conley is he had that charge over his head. If he didn't have that charge pending, that sexual assault, he would have went. He would have went sooner.
He never got it figured out when he got here.
Oh no, I agree. No, I agree.
And it just always worries me when we do that. I mean, even with Arnett, bro, Arnett wasn't the best corner. It wasn't Okudah. I mean, Okudah was trash. Okudah.
But again, Okudah's. That's the thing with corners. It's such a risk, man. Because Okudah was nice in college. To me, Okudah didn't have really no. I mean, he would gamble a little bit, but Okudah was nice.
Wow.
That's the hard.
You can't gamble a little bit no more though.
Yeah.
That's the hard shit about it, because I'm like, he did look good, and then as soon as he got to the league, it wasn't, didn't translate. DJ Hayden, that was not a worse pick than Damon Arnett. I can't get that.
Hayden was a hell of a reach though.
Yeah, he was a reach, and he didn't he had injury problems coming out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Remember he had
the heart thing. That's right, the heart thing. Yeah, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
See, when's the last? Now this goes into another conversation.
We never just get a clean prospect, do we?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the last good Raiders corner. What is the last good Raiders corner that we like? Oh yeah, I believe in this motherfucker wholeheartedly, right? We like, I don't remember one.
Y'all gonna clown me though.
Since Nnamdi and Charles.
Nadi's cool.
Nnamdi started off as a safety. He can't. He was a safety in Cali, and he had a lot of flaws to him. Yeah, he was a safety at California.
Oh man,
but Al liked him because of his size, right?
Yeah, he had that length.
100%.
Yeah,
and it wasn't a bad one, because I mean, when he was
with
the Raiders, he was good.
Yeah, but he started off shaky though. He started like his rookie year. He didn't start until, because I think he had 1 year where Woodson was still there, and I think maybe Fabian was there.
Fabian Washington was
just said something about Fabian Washington too. And shout out to LQ Sports, man. Shout out for the Super
shout out, bro.
That's my guy. And shout out to their Facebook page. They got, if you guys like, sports memorabilia and stuff, man, check him out on his Facebook page. He has great auctions and all kinds of good stuff, man.
They be getting me every week, dog.
Yeah, me too. I'll just give him my money.
Bro, if Stuart, if this is true, Stuart, that's fucking sad.
What the last ones?
Talking about the last good Raider corners, bro. Like, that is fucking sad.
Charles Wilson and Lester Hayes. Yeah.
Do you know how long ago that shit
I mean,
is?
Turf, you remember Terry McDaniel? He was one.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
He
wasn't bad.
McDaniel
yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
He was cool. Yeah. I had, what's crazy? At the beginning, I had hope for a guy like Trayvon Mullen.
Dog, that's the one I was about to say. Dog, I think Trayvon started I thought he started good until he got hurt.
You can't play defensive back in any fashion with a club on your hand.
No, that's hard.
Just asking for way too much, bro. It happened to both him and Hobbs, bro, and they both look garbage trying to do it. It's just not. It don't make sense.
Trayvon was trying to play with that club and shit too.
It looked terrible, bro. It's terrible. I throw right at you every down. If it's 4th and 20, I'm throwing at you, because at least Won't pick.
You feel me? Hey, look, in Gunsmoke, I agree with
He said
Gunsmoke.
he won't pick.
Bro, these names have dust on them, bro. Like, this shit is crazy.
Nah, I
We don't
agree.
have any good, like, recent corners.
No, we haven't. I mean,
We
but
need
you know,
a lockdown corner.
but you know what though? During Al Davis's days, though, he took the corners with just purely speed. So like he didn't even take like the, you know, like remember DeMarcus Van Dyke? Y'all remember him?
Oh my God.
You remember the Marcus Van Dyke and but you know what? Stanford Route had a couple good years though.
Somebody said something about Stanford Route.
Yeah, Route had a
was
couple
big.
good years.
He had size on him too.
Myra said something about Stanford.
Oh, Stanford Route, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, this brings up this topic. I'm glad we on this because that brings up this topic right here, right? What's more important? I already know Turf's answer, right? But for right now, what's more important? Another D lineman or trying to get a corner? What would be at the top of your list if you were GM right now? Leo, let's start with you, man. What's top of your list?
Philip Buchanan. That's a good name.
I played corner. I understand how hard it is. It's a skill. But you know what makes our corner's life a lot easier? An amazing defensive line. You get an amazing defensive line, bro, it makes the corner's life so much easier. So me as a GM, I would do that D-line first and then go back, bro. Because that makes such a huge difference.
And we talking about right now because, like, you know, first round, we still up in the air.
Yeah.
You know, if it's
especially in this past happy era NFL, man, a corner can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Corner can't do nothing out there.
That is a fact. I mean, you know, like I said, quarterback, if it's not quarterback in the first round, we still up in the air, you know, corner, O lineman, D lineman, wherever we can grab. So, I mean, if we talking about the defensive side, what's more important? Turf, I kind of know your answer, but lay it on us, man. What's more important to you?
That D-line all day. That D-line all day. I'm trying to create the best defensive line that ever lived. You have the ability to do that right now. There's no one other unit on this team that has the ability to do that right now with one particular player. So if we go out there, right, I believe there was a lot of talks of us going to get Leonard, right, from the Jaguars. If we make a splash with another big name, something like that, a Murphy, I'm telling you right now, we will absolutely, on paper, no one will argue that we have the best defensive line on paper, for one. And for two, they absolutely will prove it during the season. There's no question.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And then we got a prospect we're going to talk about after this, man, that's going to play into this. And I know a lot of us are excited to speak about. But before we get into that, Chris, man, if you were the GM, right, we're going into the first round, we're looking at defense. What's more important to you right now? Grab it. That corner or another D lineman?
So if I got to go by kind of where we're at now, man, it all comes down to who I think will have a better second season, Tyree or Jacorian Bennett.
That's a good.
I mean, honestly, but that's honestly how I think about it. Like who's more likely to step up? But like,
Tyree, honestly,
but to me, I think out of those, I'll probably say I'd get a corner, just because I feel like we're pretty deep already at D line as far as, you know, I think we got a good three, and then you know, like we got our edges, and then we got Wilkins. I think I like John Jenkins, and then I like Adam Butler as well as depth pieces. So I feel comfortable with our D line. I just probably would want to get someone else as a corner. So that's a long way of saying corner.
I see that.
And I like Jacorian too.
If it's me, I agree with Turf, right? Trying to build the best D line that has ever lived, right? And I feel like we can do that and grab somebody in this draft and have that rotation where every rotation that we throw out there is going to get pressured. No matter if we got that heavy package, that NASCAR package, the balance, right? Like, it don't matter. Regardless, like, we're going to get home with whatever people are on that D line. I think we got the ability to do that and unlock that with another D lineman. And just like, you know, Leo said, I play corner too. It's nothing better than having a good D line as a corner.
You know you can count on.
I know this quarterback only got so many seconds before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know I can break on this. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's how I'm looking at it. I know I can make a break on this if he throws any errant pass. You know what I'm saying? And there's a big possibility. So that's probably how Jack Jones looking at it. You know, it's probably how them looking at it.
When those quarterbacks have all day to throw, bro, Jesus.
It's scary. Guy like Xavier Howard, right?
Yeah.
Boom, you get that and add more to the D line in the first round. Now, you know, we gonna look different. We're gonna look different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hold on, let's do a quick shout out to Jack Kenna, man. He
Jack.
with these supers, man. Appreciate the super.
Yeah, it's much love today. Tonight.
Good looking out. So he says, was Carr on this team as GMs? What would we do?
Offensive line, no question.
Wait, if Carr was on this team, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there is no question. Yeah. I mean, I think we should be doing that anyways.
Yeah, but the question was quarterback or D-line.
No, I'm saying with the exception of also if we literally have the ability to build the best defensive line with that first.
Yeah.
I need Carr, you know, feeling as comfortable as possible. If we were here, I'm glad you asked this, Jack. I mean, before we get into our next topic is going to be about Derek Carr for sure. But you know, definitely we saw him talking some smack coming into the game this next year. I can't wait to go to that one. I can't wait to go to that game.
Hey, are you gonna go for sure?
I'm going for sure.
My man.
Hey,
Leo, you going? I mean, it's a TRS thing.
Yeah, to New Orleans. Yeah, I'm going.
I already got my savings aside for it, bro. Like it's done deal.
Turf, I know Turf going.
100%.
I know Turf going.
100%.
Yeah. I even got my girl excited about it. Shit, we ready, bro. We ready.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let me see. They're gonna rock half the Saints, half Raiders number 4 jerseys. I'm weak. If I see,
you know there's gonna be fans to wearing that, man.
Oh hell no, bro.
Talking about.
I told y'all the other day I had somebody order one of those Kelly Green Philly jerseys. They look nice, but I'll never wear one.
Nah, dude's got to be retired or like a super old player for me to do some shit like that.
Doing it.
Alfredo says corner right now.
Focus us on corner.
I know Ray. I know Jason. I see him all the time. He loves some of these corners.
Yeah, I like corner, but I think that 13 is too high for us.
It's too high for a corner. I agree.
Well, hold on. Now, I don't want to give him at 13 either. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to give him at 13 either.
I think that's just way too high, bro. Like you could trade down to get one, you know. And there are dudes in the third round I like. As far as corners, you know, we like that Kyrie Jackson, that Cam Hart. So these are guys you can get later on. You know what I mean? And not have to. But then you can get that. You can have that argument for D-line too, because the next guy we're going to talk about, Braden Fisk. Yeah, second round. You know what I'm saying? You get that in the second round. So you can have the same argument.
After what happened in Sweat, we can get him way later.
Yeah, but is Braden Fisk the same talent as a guy like Jermaine Newton? That's where you see Newton. To me, that's a drop off, right? Like Jermaine Newton is real, bro. That dude is real.
That's your guy. That is your guy.
He's gonna make an impact year one. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's hard, your guy. That is your guy. Let's hit up some of these supers.
Super chat.
Hold up.
Yeah. We just gotta give them love. Gotta give them love because they giving us love. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
He said, question, would you rather have Carr or McFired? There ain't no question.
I'd rather have Carr.
Yeah, I'd rather have Carr.
I would have rather have kept Carr, not brought McDaniels at all, bro.
Now, I will say, I don't think it's a bad decision that they're both not here.
Right,
I think that's still good, too.
No.
But at the end of the day, if you had to pick one, then Carr, sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Rafa.
What up, Rafa? You know he's doing wrestling.
Rock in the building. Great how and great takes. Raider Nation for life. I would love to join with you guys next time. We got you, big dog.
Shout out to Rafa, man. We'll get you on here sometime, man. We'll get you on here.
We got you. 100%.
Appreciate it. Got my man John.
If Carr was on the team and I was GM, I'd trade him for him.
We should have traded him when
we had a chance.
First round picks for him. Remember that?
Two first round.
first round picks, bro. Why did we not do that? Now we got rid of him for nothing.
Because Gruden loved him, bro. Gruden loved that dude.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
That was 2 first round. Now, first of all, we probably would have fucked up the first round picks anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was Gruden and Mayock. They would have fucked it up.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
It would have been a negative, positive type of shit. But at the end of the day, bro, still, we could have got something. We
probably would have drafted Mitch Trubisky or something.
Probably traded up for him.
Yeah.
Speaking
of prospects, man, I mean, we got the Braden Fisk visit, man. We got the Braden Fisk visit.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Cowtown. Cowtown really like
Cowtown's yeah.
But yeah, Braden, I'm telling you, man, Fisk is that dude, man. Fisk,
he's nasty.
He's an athlete. He's an athlete.
I mean,
you can never go wrong with an athlete, bro.
I mean, you talking about somebody that big? What you say?
Car eats bleach and boneless wings.
Myron knows, man. We don't do no boneless wings around here.
Oh man,
none of that.
Who doing boneless, man? Come on now.
Yeah, probably eat them with a fork and knife.
Ah!
Wow. Put a little bib on.
The only time I've ever done boneless was when they give them away after a Laker game. That's it.
People eating chicken nuggets, bro. We can't do that.
Chicken nuggets.
We can't have it.
Oh no.
But as far as the Fish visit, man, I'm excited about that. I want this guy, bro. I do.
I wouldn't mind.
You know, and he don't have to be the guy. Like shit, I'd be majorly excited about that. But
the
Chris,
thing is, his dog, that motor, bro. It's like
there's a motor.
Yeah, he got that motor, and this. You know, we already know what kind of motor Max has, of course. We know what kind of motor Wilkins has. But you get another guy that just has a nonstop motor, there's nothing these quarterbacks can do. And then don't let Tyree mess around and develop. And then we're going to get that what Turf was talking about. One of them lines is going to be stupid, man.
Can we talk about that? Like, I have faith that this man is going to develop. I do. I've been saying this since
I hope he does.
Because y'all was getting on me. I was saying it since the end of the season.
You did.
Like,
you did.
I was rough on him. I ain't gonna lie. I was rough on him.
I was super rough on him.
Turf wanted him to end his career.
It's not his fault, though.
I was worse than Turf, though, because I said that what I say? I said that Arden Key's gonna be better.
Shit. You gotta stand on that Cleve Farrell shit forever.
Yeah, and I said Arden Key too.
You said Arden Key.
Yeah, I doubled down and said Arden Key.
That's right.
Sure did. That's right. Worse, you went to the bottom of the barrel.
That's even worse.
Man.
Arden Key still playing though.
Yeah.
But he's a role player, bro.
Yeah,
just saying.
He's a role player.
I mean, hey,
that's a major fail.
Tyree was sabotaged, bro. Real talk. That's just facts. He was sabotaged. He was brought in to be stashed away with the first round pick, which no one will ever understand in life when you're not the Chiefs or whoever else is winning.
It's a luxury pick. We
don't have that. Exactly.
We don't have a luxury.
So between that and the fact that, you know what I'm saying, this kid had to play right away. Forget about
Put Tony's comment up,
here
bro.
in this chat. Wait,
no,
Tony,
these are just chicken nuggets.
Nah, look at Tony's.
Two hands.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Tuesday,
that's wild.
Things wear gloves to pump.
Not the gloves to pump gas. Damn.
Nah, that water, man. That water bottle one got me weak.
Yeah, that's funny.
Now I have. Let me see. Oh, Charles in the building, man. What up, Charles? How you feeling?
Oh, what's good, Charles?
Shout out to Charles, man. I'm just waiting. We need to play a drinking game. Let's see how soon Charles makes fun of us young fans. And he only gives Turf credit. He be like, hey, Turf, tell these little young stupid fans they don't know nothing, and then the clown emoji face.
Right.
Whenever Charles Washington says something about these young fans or has a clown emoji, we all take a drink.
Yeah,
we gonna have fun.
Dougie.
Yeah. Charles gonna get his all messed up.
I cannot wait till the season starts and we doing these Syndicate
Oh
Sundays.
man, this is.
Oh man,
Can you imagine when the season starts for real, especially when we all. I'm gonna call it, man. I think we should at least pick one game that we're all at home and we're live watching. I'll be facing this way, right? You know what I'm saying? And we just all gotta just watch it live, and everybody just right. You just gonna get everybody's reaction.
I'm down, but
I'm down.
Not turf. But the thing is, because the thing is turf. So you probably got that good cable. See me, I got that bootleg joint on a fire stick. My stuff gonna be 7 minutes late. You gonna be talking about touchdown. I'm gonna be like, man, I hope he does. It ain't gonna look right, bro.
Yeah, me and Chris try to do that shit.
That'd be off, like man. Like,
we'll all use the same joint thing. We'll all use the same thing.
Okay, I'm about to say, because
I know how it go down.
Yeah, I got that. I got the homeboy hookup, so mine might be a little.
Right. We got to do that though. I think
but turf. I already know you got the pristine real package. Pause. No Diddy. Oh, that was wild. That was wild. That was wild. Change the subject. Go ahead. My bad.
That's restriction. Restriction for at least 2 minutes. That was crazy, man. My dog said pristine package.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh man,
yeah, bro, you gotta go ahead.
He ain't lying. Have you ever watched the game while someone's doing a live and they're like way ahead or you're way ahead?
My bad. That was wild.
It makes you turn it off.
Yeah.
It happens to me so many times with my people from the East Coast. I'm always on the phone, and the minute I hear them say something and I'm watching, I gotta hang up. Yeah. Gotta go. I can't talk to you.
I tried to stream one of these WWE events with Rafa. He was ahead of me. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm out.
Yeah,
can't do it.
My stuff be way late.
Yeah.
Much love to everybody in the chat, man. Much love to everybody here. We coming up on the hour 30, man. As our last topic coming in, man. We talked about Derek Carr and all that, right?
Right.
So let us know down below in the chat, man. We're gonna talk about what Raider games are y'all hoping to hit, right? I already said the New Orleans one. I'm excited about now.
Oh, absolutely.
Two topics in one, right? We saw Derek Carr talk about the Raiders game. I want to get y'all opinions on that real quick. He was kind of talking about seeing Max and everybody. So, Chris, did you see it? How did you feel about that?
Well, go somebody else, man. Myra got me. Hold on, man. Go someone else, man. I go next, bro.
Yeah.
Slap it all.
I can't, man. I can't.
Not Diddy.
Yeah, man. That is my okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Repeat the question, man. I'll go again.
Wow, no, that is wild. But did y'all see what Derek said, right? How you feel about that? And what Raider game are you hoping to hit this year? We're gonna start with Turf, right?
Yeah.
Turf be at every game for real. So yeah, this is the guy to really ask. So what are you excited to see this year, and how did you feel about Derek Carr's comment?
Well, I mean, Derek Carr, I think that was one of those, I'm trying to soften this guy up, by making him mad immediately initially. I don't know what Derek Carr is thinking, but it's not going to go well for him. I mean, it didn't matter what he was thinking. Maybe it's a little reverse psycho. I have no idea what was in his mind, but he would have probably been better off just saying nothing at all. But hey, I can't wait to come home to say hi to everybody, And then, outside of that, what game I'm most excited for? I honestly don't know. I mean, I've looked at that schedule. I don't think there's a game on there as far as one that I will be going to one of my 4 left. I don't think Minnesota's on there this year, right? So
no.
I don't know what game that I'm most excited for right now, to be honest. It's the season will have to start to kick off, and it'll, we'll have to have a few games in where we can start gauging what it's really going to look like, because I can assure you there's going to be a must-see game, whether it's at home or away, and I will be doing my due diligence to get there. I'm sure of it. Yeah.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. Chris, now that we all composed, right? How you feeling right about Derek Carr comment?
Chat. Hey, man, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the
chat.
Shout out to the chat. But no, I always I love New Orleans to go to games. You know, every time I go to New Orleans, it's a fun time. Just the whole, you know, experience is fun. The last game wasn't so fun, but as far as the experience, you know, we always have fun down there. So I'm definitely gonna love that. You know, I always love Miami. I love going down to South Beach. I definitely want to go out to LA to one of them LA games, man.
Yeah, so
kick it with y'all, man. Kick it with Cheeto, and you know what I'm saying. So that'll be cool. See y'all side of town. So
dude, man, Cheeto, if I come to LA, man, we gotta go to a bar, dude. I hate.
We will for sure, bro.
I hate. No, I'm saying I can't. I hate the dumpster fires.
Yeah.
SoFi, y'all.
Yeah, he don't like. Yeah, so he hates SoFi.
Worst place.
I ain't been there yet, so I at least got to check it out once.
It's trash, bro. It's not good.
You don't like it either?
Trash too?
It's trash.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Well, the one reason why it's trash, and I'm just going to be quick with it, is because you don't know who plays there until you actually get in there and see what's on the field or what's around the ring. Everything else is bare, white, concrete, chandeliers, and nonsense. I'm just telling you, that's what it is. It's nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
outside looks amazing. Outside looks amazing.
Papa Rundown will be at some games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Papa Rundown seems like somebody I get to smoke a cigar with, man. You know what I'm saying?
We'll go to the
school.
cigar lounge, bro.
Huh?
We'll go to the cigar lounge and we'll kick it
absolutely.
there.
Yeah, he gonna be at some games. He already called me yesterday talking about I need to get my ass over there, so I'm gonna go to some games with him this year too.
Yeah.
But New Orleans for sure. I mean, Leo, what'd you think about car comments? What games you hoping to hit this year?
You know, with the car comments, I wasn't surprised. I mean, as much as we think about it NFL wise, they're friends. You know, they're friends. Whatever happened. So that's just them talking, you know, smack to each other. I'm sure Max is gonna say some shit back to him, you know, whatever. I'm gonna love that game because New Orleans last time was sad because of him.
Right.
That was such a horrible game. I mean, but like Chris said, New Orleans is fun. Bourbon Street was cool. I got to go back and find my tooth. Another one. I left one there last time. I got to make sure I come back in one piece.
That's a funny story. That's a funny story.
You know, normally the game I always look forward to the most is the first home game in Vegas. But now knowing that there's two here in LA, and then after kicking it with the crew and Myra and them coming down and tailgating it with them, that reminded me of the old school Oakland LA tailgates.
Right.
So that's probably the one I'm going to look forward to the most. It's probably the home LA game here for us, whether it's against the Rams or the Chargers first.
Okay.
That'll probably be the one. But I mean, I like traveling. So I want to go to Cincinnati.
Too.
I know I told Chris I want to go to Cincinnati.
I got a free seat for that Chargers home game.
Okay,
So
there you go.
I had one last year. I passed it up. It's the dumpster fire. And it's the best seat in the house. I ain't even gonna front with y'all, my guy. Shout out to my guy Derek. But I'm only going if y'all are all going. If ain't nobody else,
Turf did not like that stadium, man. He does not like it. That's one of the first things he told me.
Right, bro. I don't like it either.
I sat in the 300 section, so it wasn't that bad. Like, I don't know.
I got a headache in that motherfucker. It's all yellow, blue.
Bro, I had VIP seats. I went down 7 flights of escalators. It rained on the section in front of me, and they wouldn't serve us like they were supposed to. I have like 3 or 4 videos of it. Even the servers were pissed off because guess what? They make money on tips.
Right.
Just like anywhere else when it comes to them bring it, right? And they were mad, like, what do you mean we can't bring them drinks? What do you mean they can't bring more than one drink for themselves back from the bar? It was ridiculous.
Oh, you're talking about the LA, California rules. Okay.
Oh, and that's exactly what it is. Yeah, and it's not only that, it's just garbage on the inside on top of it. So, even if it wasn't the Raiders playing, you couldn't get me to go to that.
That is true, though. LA, because they've done some stupid shit at games.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was totally, and that was the thing. Even they didn't even tell the people that worked there until the game. They were like, "You can't do that," and they were like, "Wait, hold on. We've been doing this for every other team that's been coming here for home games." Yeah. So that's why I stopped paying, because why am I paying VIP full prices and you won't even let me bring my homeboy a drink that's sitting with me because it's Raiders. I can't do it, bro.
Yeah, that's weird. Normally you can do two.
Yeah,
you only do 2 per person.
That's not VIP treatment.
Come to VIP in Las Vegas. You can bring a whole tray.
Yeah. Well, I haven't done VIP in Las Vegas yet, so I got to check.
Yeah, I got to experience. We ain't experienced that type of.
We ain't experienced that yet. I'm still 200, 300
hookups, baby. I got the hookups, baby. Hey, y'all got to understand Turf Network. Don't think
Turf does network.
Turf
does network.
I can assure you, I see some of the most star-studded dudes that be in the cut at the Raider games, and they sure be trying to stay there, and I help them because I'm not going to name them and label, right? But I'm letting y'all know, hey, have conversations when you're at the game.
What up, Spicy?
Spicy in the building.
I'm definitely gonna hit some games, man. I already said that New Orleans game a must. I'm already on that. That ain't too far from where I'm at, so that's nothing.
Yeah, that should be a Sunday night game, right?
Yeah, that's even better, bro. I can't wait. That
we talking about what, New Orleans?
Yeah,
it's gotta be. It's gotta be a after hours game.
Yeah, like to me, I wanted to be the opener. I wanted.
I wouldn't mind.
People want KC as the opener. People want KC.
Oh yeah, I like KC.
I want to go to KC this year. I got withdrawal. I didn't get to go last year because it was on Christmas.
I ain't gonna lie. Man, if
I would never go to a Chiefs game, bro. I can't go to a Chiefs game, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, as a Raider fan, you absolutely have to go to a Chiefs game in Kansas. You have to, for several reasons.
I do. It got to be early in the season, though, man. I don't like them cold games no more.
No, me neither. I don't want to do that.
I know. That's the thing. That's why I'm like, man, even that Cincinnati game, I'm like, it depends on what time of year it is, bro.
No, you talk about the fans in Buffalo getting frostbite and shit this last year. I'm not doing that, bro. Like,
That's the reason why I went that last year, because I know I'll never ever get another Buffalo game.
The fans in KC.
Damn, we're 0-4. We're 0-4 in SoFi. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, that can't be true.
We never won. We never won there.
Even the Chargers? We ain't never beat the Chargers there?
No, it's ugly, bro.
That one game, but we were both 3-1 with the lightning storm, the delay.
We
lost. I was at that game, bro.
Yeah. You were? Gruden was pissed. Gruden was pissed about that.
Bro, it was horrible.
How you got a dome and we got a rain delay?
And it's raining, and then there's no AC in there.
They got to warm up and do they shit, and then all of a sudden we coming out, they talking about his rain delay and shit. Like you said, it's a dome. Like, come on, bro.
You know they don't have no AC in there either, right?
It's hot as fucking there, bro.
It's the dumpster fire. It's the dumpster fire.
That's crazy. I've never gotten hot.
$4.5 billion stadium that doesn't have air conditioning.
I drink way too much and I'm too fat, dog. So I'm not gonna have fun there. I can already tell, bro.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be sweating.
Yeah, look.
Bro, the best part of the LA ones is the freaking tailgate, though. For real, I took my girl last year. She didn't even want to go in the game.
I was just gonna say, shout out to the tailgate. Real talk, you're not lying about
the tailgate's fire
in LA. Oh my god, yeah,
bro. Because I'm not gonna lie. Now, if there is something that I'm going to give this place and be fair about, is the aesthetics from the outside. Oh my god.
Yeah, it looked fire.
Oh, it's amazing. Bro. And you can walk up. Oh, you love it, Rundown, because there's a spot you can get a hotel that's walking distance from the stadium. They got dispensaries. Yeah, they got dispensaries right there. Oh, did you know about the dispensaries and everything you can walk to? Okay, perfect. So I'm just saying. And then when you walking up and you start seeing the tailgates on both, oh man, there's nothing better.
That's fire.
There's nothing better, bro. But just don't go in because it'll ruin everything.
Don't do that. You'll be all right, Rundown.
You want to know the funniest thing about it is, as you're going into the stadium, when you're walking, you literally start to see dumpsters. Don't ask me why. There's just a shitload of dumpsters as you're walking.
There's a lot of trash and shit.
It's just a bunch of dumpsters.
Hey,
so the entrance to where the VIP area is, where he's talking about, he goes in. All the dumpsters are right there. I don't know why.
Are they really?
Bro, it's dumpsters, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I've never seen anything like this in my life for VIP. I've never seen anything like it.
So the chat is requesting us to do a mock draft. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bro. You got to convince Chris.
Oh, we would never get a pick in. We would never get a pick in. Y'all don't want us to do a mock draft. We will never get a pick in. We will argue the whole time. We will argue the whole time.
We would have to agree beforehand, right? What we're gonna do at 13.
I know. That's a problem in itself.
Yeah, y'all do not want to see. Y'all do not want to see that episode.
That's 3 hours.
After the first pick, I think we'll be agreeing on shit. It's just
Right.
agree.
That first pick.
That first pick, bro. That first pick.
Oh,
I say if we do it, we let the AI pick the first one for us.
Do something, right?
And
Be
then
like,
after
hey,
that,
whatever happened,
we'll agree on that.
I agree. Nobody's agreeing on that.
The propaganda has started.
Kenyon Mitchell, look at that.
See, there we go. I told you. He
like
trying to
that.
get us started.
Somebody earlier had said take Joe Milton in the 4th. I was like,
Dude,
Bro.
that- exactly.
I bet I know who it was, too. It was,
I think it was War.
nah, it wasn't War.
No?
I wouldn't say that.
Nah, War liked him, though. No, I think it was Raider Paul. I think
Yeah,
Raider
that
Paul
makes
likes
sense,
Joe
man.
Milton,
That
man.
makes
Paul
sense,
likes
man.
JJ McCarthy. He wants
No,
some,
yeah, he does like JJ
Yeah.
McCarthy. I think he likes Milton, too, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we at 177 viewers in here, man. We coming up close to the
Hit
end
those
of the
likes,
show, man.
y'all. Hit those
Yeah, hit
likes.
like, please, man. That shows the
Please hit the like button.
You know what we could do? Since we're all going to the draft, we could do one the week before we go to the draft, and we'll be in more agreement by
That
then.
would be
Bro,
dope. That'd be dope.
Bro, we would not get nothing accomplished. We would get nothing, dog. Especially
Yo,
with Rundown. Me and Rundown would agree on nothing.
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 No, second round I might. I'll be like, fuck it. Second round, it depends where you want to go. Second round, like what are we doing? That's what I'm saying. It don't start the first round.
But where we go second all depends where we go first.
But that's what I'm saying. Can Rundown giving up all the draft picks anyway? He giving up everything. So he give up, and then our next draft pick is a 5th.
Hey, Turf, you better tell him, Turf. When
Hey,
we
Jack,
get
come on my
Jaden
show
Daniels
tomorrow.
on
I'll make you a
Thursday,
mod, bro. Yeah.
You got Jaden Daniels for a bag of chips on Thursday.
Yeah, that was great. I knew something was wrong, bro. I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? We got him in like the 9th. It sounded like something stupid. It was.
Yeah. So at the 9th or some shit like that.
Well, I'm telling you, there's no way Jaden Daniels gets past second. I'm just letting everybody know right now. You heard it from Turf first and foremost. He's not going past number 2. He's not.
And I was gonna say for the end of the show,
I don't care who it is.
Get questions in, man. We're gonna do a little Q&A just for us at the end of the show, man. We finishing it off. So remember, hit the like. If you're really liking the content, hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? But get your questions in, man. Let's try to answer as many questions as we can before we end the show off today, man. But been a fire show. Been a very, very fire show.
Excellent. Yo.
Hey, Rundown, I gotta say, man, and I love your background, man. How come sometimes you don't use it?
I know.
Your background fire though.
Oh, it's the old computer.
The times that I wasn't using it is because I didn't have my new computer that I got right now.
Oh, okay.
So I was on a
okay.
laptop, and that bitch didn't have no processing power on it. Like that.
And I'm like, man, I'm like, he loved that green screen,
That
bro.
happened to mine.
Oh, yeah, we
That
hated
shit
it.
on there,
We hated
the
that
whole-
green screen.
the whole damn computer shut down, boy.
Yeah. That happened to the one I bought too. I gotta get another one.
I hit him on
You
that.
said
On
the whole
the
computer shut down.
yeah.
Man, so that's how you know now I done got my new shit. You see I ain't got no that much technical difficulties.
Yeah, you popping now. You
Yeah, it's a
popping.
difference.
Gucci.
Like, shit good.
Oh.
We straight, man. We straight.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shit. Look at Myra.
Look at Myra. Myra at it again.
Here she
Myra.
goes. She must be drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Myra over there drinking
Gray
some
sweats or
Moscato.
Gucci Daddy shorts. It depends what area you live in.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Is it cold where you?
Right? I got the Hoochie shorts right now. So.
Hey man, I'm an '80s baby, man. I don't wear no hoochie daddy shorts,
Yeah,
man.
right? Hey, I miss that
Is
was
that?
baby.
What do you mean?
I'm right behind
And when you played basketball in the 80s, that's all you wore.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
true.
but I was born in the '80s. But by the time I was hooping, the Fab Five came out, so my stuff was in my ankles, bro.
We was
my stuff was.
was
I was out there trying to look like Jalen Rose. My stuff was down to the ankles.
No, man, they had us in them little hoochie shorts.
Early on, we had the hoochie shorts, but once we hit middle school, we was on mission.
But you got to think it was the Fab Five started them baggy joints, man.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Our coach couldn't stand that, dude.
I love that era, and then Iverson came out. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Then we showed up to practice with black socks.
Yeah.
He lost it, bro.
OJ got me crying. That under brim green black tie. And Chris got that shit all right now, bro.
The Mitchell and Ness.
He called it the Mitchell and Ness.
Rundown you did, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll be like, woo.
What is it? I used to think the same.
Bro.
I'm like, man, that's an eyesore. Hey, but the funny thing is, though, because Rundown was so cold with his material, you forgot. Whoa, Turf. What the fuck is going on? Turf over there regurgitating? No, oh my God. What is this show has gotten out of hand. Turf down there regurgitating, bro.
Rundown gonna get so good, so big, right? I be getting scared sometimes. Like we gonna get in the future. I'm gonna have to really have a button for Turf.
You gotta remember, bro. Hey, Rundown. You gotta tell him though. Remember, I pulled you aside and was like, with the
Hey, don't let him talk to you like that, Rundown. I used to just have my shoes on my back. I put a flag.
Hey, but like I was saying though, but Rundown was so cold with the material, you almost forget that he got the green until someone reminds you. I remember one time, Spicy hit me up. She was like, "He really got a green background." I'm like, I done got used to it because Rundown so cold with his material.
He don't need no background.
Yeah, but he don't need no background. But then when someone new come, they be like, he got the Mitchell and Ness joint. He got the Mitchell and Ness joint.
That shit is green.
Yo, this is gold. Yo, this is gold forever.
And smoking on this good Sunday. I don't know what my shit is called. I'm not even gonna lie. They start to have new names over here. Fruity Pebbles, OG. It's new names every week. I don't know what the fuck they doing now.
I was on all kinds of. Hey, I was on all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I was sipping on some Crown, drinking Stella.
Yeah, the Stella. That's my guy's joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so fun.
Stella.
This was
I am weak.
Hold on, what you got to say about Stella, man?
Hey, that lager is all right, bro. You know,
Leo was about to say something about Stella.
I'm just shocked you drinking Stella. That's all.
Damn. You expect me to have a 40 ounce?
Yeah.
I know. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When I visited my parents last weekend, it's instead of getting me a Easter basket, they just give me some leftover beer. Like, here, man, just take this shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
My life's fucked, bro. When your parents give you a Easter basket of beer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what time it is on that one.
I'm surprised they didn't give you a bottle of whiskey, bro. You love drinking you some whiskey or some bourbon.
I love me some whiskey, man.
That shit just made my stomach hurt thinking about that shit right now. That made my stomach hurt. I agree, Turf. JD5 not going anywhere, but number 2. I'd be surprised if he falls number 3. 2 Heisman winners going 1 and 2.
Right.
Could happen.
I hope we get him. I do hope we get him.
But speaking of Heisman, and you brought up earlier visits, Travis Jordan, bro.
Right, we ain't talk about that. Let's talk about it.
I talk about it. You know I talk about it.
Chris was ready to get off until you said that name right there.
Because he was the Heisman favorite before he got hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Like before JD, it was him. Yeah.
And he outplayed him. When they played each other.
The boy's cold, man. The boy's cold. He's I've always liked him. Like I said, the first time I saw him, I was like, he's different. He don't got that running ability like, some of the other cats, but he can run enough.
He's a mobile functioning quarterback. He ain't a runner.
Yeah.
He got enough wiggle.
You know what scares me about that? I'll just be honest, bro. when he gets in trouble, his decision making is spotty, very spotty. He throws some dumbass turnovers sometimes, some shit that makes you be like,
but he don't turn the ball over that much though.
Hey, bro, they didn't capitalize on some of the shit he was doing early on in the season, bro. If you really watch, he started running around, right, and just throw that shit into triple coverage. You be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
That's a lot of those young quarterbacks, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, bro. He has a tendency to continue to do that, and I'm like, bro, you cannot.
It's not gonna work long.
You know what I mean? Like, no, not the way he plays. You cannot continuously keep doing that. Spencer Rattler does the same shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rattler does the same.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Yeah.
Rudy, calm down, Rudy. Rudy, calm down, Rudy.
Wait, what he said?
Where we at?
Rudy talking crazy, bro.
Hey, man.
He talking crazy.
Okay, with their quarterback, Chris.
Wow.
How would you think it would have gone down?
It would have been a good game.
Better than the Washington game?
Oh yeah. Because Florida State's defensive line is crazy.
Nasty.
Yeah.
And they got Benson. See, but the thing is, Michigan we got the best defense, so we ain't worried about none of that. The only thing is Michigan ain't got a quarterback.
But I think that maybe Michigan makes the mistake, that now that you're playing a better defense.
It's possible.
JJ gonna do some stupid shit.
Right.
Oh,
JJ gonna do something questionable.
See, but the thing is,
as a rookie, he has to. I mean, most of them do.
Well, the thing with JJ is not that he'll do something stupid, because he's usually fairly smart with the ball. He's just gonna be he'll be super conservative.
Conservative and cautious.
And Harbaugh's gonna be conservative because he's gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna let you put the ball in the air. Yeah. So it's gonna be like, so it would be a good game, but I still think Blake is Blake, man. Blake is Blake.
You said something earlier that I agree with at this point, right? The play that he made against Alabama early in that game.
The first play?
Where he threw that shit and you're like
the very first play of the game.
On his tape too, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like imagine if the dude didn't step out of bounds. That could have changed the whole trajectory of that game.
It could have. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
hold on.
AJ's gonna go high is crazy to me.
This isn't right, Charles.
What'd he say? Only Heisman Trophy winner to do anything. Don't forget about Chuck now. Don't forget about Chuck, baby.
Did Tim Brown win the Heisman?
And Timmy. Yeah, come on, Charles.
He's talking about winning the chip. So I'm just saying, none of them dudes won the chip. Marcus did. Just saying. I'm just giving him a stop. He's right. He's right.
It's true.
Chuck did his thing.
He's right. He's right. He's right.
Championship, but to say they didn't do anything,
I mean, if you're gonna count winning the chip, which is what we all want more than anything,
right?
It's just facts.
Let me see. Who's stopping 6'7" Johnny Wilson, 6'3" Keon Coleman?
Oh my God, man!
Hey, no,
now we're converting people to tight end.
You know what? and Chris, you can correct me if I'm wrong, bro. But if that dude, what's his name, Will Johnson? If that motherfucker was in this draft, I'd say.
That's what I'm saying. Will Johnson's fire.
Yeah. No question. You feel what I'm saying?
Will Johnson fire.
Come to it at 13. That's cool.
Yeah.
But
Will Johnson fire. Yeah.
He come out next year, ain't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He'll be out next year.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be out, and my boy Donovan Edwards gonna be out. Donovan Edwards gonna be a nice back next year.
He's gonna be nice too.
He's gonna be a nice back.
Yeah, Edwards was good.
Yeah. You know who else I'm looking at? But we probably ain't gonna have enough. We probably ain't gonna be that far to even get him. But I swear, if we got a guy like Travis Hunter, you feel what I'm saying? I think he's gonna be a corner in the league.
Hunter?
But that dude going in the first.
I know people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's top 5, bro.
At wide receiver and shit. But he's going to be a corner.
There's no way.
He'll be a corner. But the thing is, hearing what Prime and talking about. It might be a headache trying to sign him. Yeah, it might be a headache trying to sign him because it's he only wants him to. He's only gonna want him to go to certain places.
Right.
But Deion been talking. Deion, I don't know if you saw this clip, right? But Deion, jokingly, whatever, was looking at AP and something that was together. He was like, If anything, I want them to go to you.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. If we're one of Deion's preferred choices, then let's
go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I just don't know.
Right.
Let's do it. I'll take Travis. Oh, for sure.
I'll take any of them dudes.
But even then, we would have to trade up.
But Travis got to put on some muscle though.
Bro, he's going top 5.
He's
I
nice.
don't care what he don't put on.
He's that good, bro. He's that good.
It don't matter, Chris.
No, I agree. I'm just saying he still got to put on some. He's very thin built.
Exactly. No smaller than Daniels. Let's keep it 100.
Nah, but he a corner
smaller
though.
than Daniels.
This is a good one. Choose
what you say?
Bo Nix, Penix Jr., or a quarterback from the 2025 quarterback class.
Penix Jr.
From those?
Can I take any quarterback from the next class?
Penix Jr.
Is it any quarterback?
I ain't gonna lie.
All the way.
Because you tell me next year, I'll take Shador over those two.
All day.
I'll take.
You'll take Shador over Penix?
Yeah.
I'll take Penix over Shador.
You'll take Shador over Penix?
I would.
If you're talking talent, if you're
I don't
talking
think I
raw
would.
talent, yeah, y'all.
I don't think I would. I got to see more of him. I got to see more of him.
Y'all bug.
Bro.
If I'm going to remove the carved up, arms and knees, I'm going Penix 100.
But you can't remove that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We stuck on that. So that's gonna be there. So
I got to see more. I got to see more Shador. But honestly, I kind of like that Georgia quarterback. I want to see what kind of season he
got competition. He's got competition for sure.
Yeah, I kind of like him, man. I kind of like him because he what was he a freshman or a sophomore?
It's a good question.
I think he was a freshman.
Yeah, I think he was a freshman, man. I think I'm not
freshman.
mad at him. I'm not mad at his game.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, don't even get me started.
I'm Penix, bro. Shador ain't done nothing yet. See, that's the smoke and mirrors.
I think he's just
he hasn't done anything yet, bro. At least Penix got him to the big.
You got to go watch his HBCU shit, and
bro. But that has nothing to rock.
Listen.
Are you serious, bro?
That Jackson State pick don't count, bro.
Come on, bro.
That Jackson State.
Even with Colorado, though, he had no line, bro.
He did the same thing. He did
y'all
Jackson
crazy.
State in Colorado,
Y'all
bro.
crazy, bro. If you're trying to act like
he did the same shit in Colorado.
He almost brought them back against USC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's
no way you can pony up Shador's stats and stature today as opposed to what Michael Penix Jr. has done for the University of Washington.
I agree.
Then why won't you draft him?
I already told you why I want that. He's got carved up. He's got carved up. And
that's why you go with Shador.
And that's why I'm saying Shador. Yeah.
No.
How old is Shador? Now Shador ain't gonna pass the rundown test. He gonna be old, right?
Nah, he'll be young. He'll be young.
No,
23, 22, right?
Shador ain't staying off 4 years. Shador out this year.
Thought he already played what? How long?
Just 3 years. Shador is out after this.
Well, he's
year.
22, bro.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
he's out after
23. Yeah.
He's gonna be 23 when he's drafted. Straight.
He's out.
That's cool.
Oh, okay. So he'll be 23 when he's drafted, and and that's how old all these other guys are that you guys don't like.
No, Bo Nix is a whopping 24. Oh my god,
ain't nobody doing.
He's 25, ain't he?
He's 20.
Come on, man. See, y'all be trying to just add years. No, he's not 25, bro.
Because you think about it like this, right? I see people talking about Michael Penix. Yeah, we could take him and then sit him for a year.
Now, I saw you said. I never said that. I've never said
I'm
that.
not against that.
I've never said that.
I'll sit him for a year.
So see, look, there goes one.
I've
heard people say that. So now I'm like, bro, so he gonna start when he's 26, 27? What the fuck are we doing?
Okay, even so, how long is a good quarterback career? 10 years?
A quarterback lasts longer than the other positions, so the age wouldn't matter that much.
This man is gonna play until he's 38, 39. Yes. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
No, 36. It'll be 36. That's
how
not
old
bad.
is Cousins?
Who?
Cousins.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Kirk Cousins is older.
Right? Like 30.
Yeah, he's older.
33, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but Kirk Cousins don't have that injury shit.
He's old. He's
35. Wait, whoa. What'd you say? He don't have what?
Injury?
Coming in? He had injury concerns?
I don't know, but he didn't have the ultimate. I mean,
as of right now,
he got one now. He's an old man.
Coming into the.
Yeah, he's 35.
shit, bro. This man has a lot of injuries. So, just Turf always talk about possibility and probability, right? What's the probability of this man who's already had all these injuries, right?
To
playing that long.
But what you guys are failing to remember, man, the NFL is making they're protecting these quarterbacks, man. They're making it so you can't touch these dudes, man. He's not gonna be getting hit like that.
You are right. That you're right about.
He ain't gonna be getting hit like that, man.
We say this all the time.
My problem is
how many backup quarterbacks playing last year?
My problem is Chris Jones going to come up that middle at one point. I don't care how you see it, and he's going to lay that big body all over them shoulders, and it's over.
No, did
the one hit and it's over.
Did you see what Michigan did to that boy? Did you see what Michigan did to that boy? That boy took a ticking and kept on
licking for Michigan.
A licking and kept on ticking.
This ain't the best in the NFL, bro. That's
Chris coming for you.
That's Michigan, bro. That ain't the best in the league.
Hold on. What's that supposed to mean, bro?
That's supposed to mean that everybody that played D-line at Michigan, if they go and do what they did in the NFL, is in the NFL, and that ain't the case at Michigan.
And not every D lineman is Chris Jones.
Well, everyone that starts for their team basically is in size.
But and all I'm saying is,
at some point you're gonna get them paws on them, and you're gonna lay that big body on them. We all know they all gonna lay that big body on them. It's the whole there will be a play in the game that is the only key, and that's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Hey, hold on.
I
gotta. Hey, man, shout out. Hold on.
Why you got people on here saying wild shit, Chris? You see what people gonna start thinking about our shows and shit, man?
Why? What happened?
This is why we.
No. Hey, hold on. Look. Hold on. I gotta say one thing about TRS, and I usually want to be out after 2 hours, and I appreciate you run down for looking at the clock. We can extend it a little bit today, just a little bit, just a little bit, man, just a little bit.
As long as it ends before the main event.
Yeah. But hold on. I want to tell you how different we are at TRS, everybody.
We way different.
You know what I'm saying? We different, but we also are a dating site. Shout out the Raiders Rebel. He said, Myra G, damn, where'd I find a woman like you, a Raiders fan and likes wrestling? Are you single? Look, let's play hookup, baby. Can we make a match? Hey, Raiders Rebel, where you from, man? Are you from the Bay Area? Are you from the Bay Area? Cause we gonna make this work, man. We are gonna this is gonna be the first Raiders Syndicate hookup line, dog. So, you know what I'm saying? If anyone else wants to shoot their shot, especially at Myra, first you got to cash at me. I need my percent.
We all trying to have something up in here, man. We trying to help you find your Raider soulmate in here, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Raider, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. That's how we do. Shout out to the Raider Syndicate. We a dating site too.
This is the real question. How does the man This is the real shit here. All right, we gotta ask the important question.
Yes. Do you eat boneless wings?
I love it.
Do you eat boneless wings, man? Okay, hold on. Here we go. He said he's a Cali boy. We're out in Cali. Where in Cali are you at, man?
Is it northern or southern? Myra's different.
Yeah. Northern or southern. And what kind of wings do you like? Do you eat boneless wings?
Lion Man in the house, bro. What up, Lion Man?
Oh, my boy Lion Man in the building. What's going on, man? My dog. Okay. Hell no. I gotta have a bone. Okay. See, you could have said it different. You could have said it different than that, man. You could have said it different. Come on, man. But we get what you're saying, though. We get what you're saying.
We got
regularly. I would have to restrict you off that. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to kick you right there, but don't worry. You good. We got
it. Man.
Hey, so real talk is
what up?
Because I know Turf, you got your wife. You know, Chris, I know you just out here loving them all. Does your significant other have to be a Raiders fan for me?
I know.
I had no choice.
That's a great question.
You said had no choice?
She had no choice. I mean,
it's just the same way in my house.
Mine don't have a choice. She got to be a Raider fan.
Kids, everybody. Don't nobody got a choice in this house.
You know what? Mine switched. She became a Raider fan.
Hey, there we go.
My house is not a democracy. I'm just saying. I'm more of my Putin shit.
Oh, look at now, Chris. Look what you started. Now,
here we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's go, Tony. Let's go, Tony.
They're gonna watch
okay.
Okay,
while we at it, baby. Spicy, you still in the building? Spicy.
Come through.
Angela, come on to the front of the classroom, girl.
You got somebody won't see you.
Oh, man.
Hold on. Because Alfredo said he dated a Chargers fan.
Oh, man.
That's the best, though. They don't expect a ring, bro. You're good.
She personally had no choice, bro. My girl had no choice. We had to do it. You know, now she as soon as she started talking shit about Derek Carr, I was like, she's hooked. She's in.
I got her.
She's like, oh yeah, they got to get rid of him. I'm like, we're good, bro. She knows
we good, you.
Yeah. She knows exactly what she's talking
about. Man, okay, here we go. My man Jack Kenner said Spicy's my girlfriend. Back off.
Bro. I need like 30.
Spicy, if you still here, girl.
That's what we need, bro. I need like 30.
I might have to. Okay. Oh, shout out to OJ Raider. He said, "Forget all that. I want Mother Moon." So he want Spicy's mom.
Up Mother Moon.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at Charles. Charles said this. He said this show definitely went left. It did go left, bro.
It did, bro.
It went left, bro. I don't know when it went left. I don't know. I think it's once my cup got empty. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we gonna stay on a little bit longer? Because if so, I'm gonna go fill up my cup. All right, I'm about to fill up because y'all some fools tonight. Man, hit the like buttons, y'all. Hit the like buttons.
Please subscribe.
And then honestly, to be honest, if y'all send enough super chats, I'll get Spicy in here. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. I get Spicy in here.
While we are getting to fill up, I want Rundown to go see who Chuck Woolery is. Go Google that name.
Oh my God, who said Chuck Woolery?
Tell me what show you come up with. Tell me what show you come up with, because this is important, ladies and gentlemen. This is
I'm about to fill up, and then he said Myra says a TRS not about to pimp us out. Hey Myra, you know what I'm saying? I need my cut. I just need my cut, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man,
I just need my cut.
It goes left, man.
It does.
Look, but at the end of the day, if y'all, we can get back on Raider topic, right? We can get back on Raider topic. Of course, the best thing to argue about is the quarterback situation. Of course,
yes,
you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, it's just about like we gotta get this pick right. Like, okay,
we do.
We really do.
I'm gonna ask y'all this: how important is this pick? Is this like a franchise-changing pick, you believe? Like, is this where you think we at right now with this 13th overall pick in this regime? You know what I'm saying? Is this franchise-altering whatever we do in this first round? Turf, let me know.
Turf is first. Turf is first and foremost. Absolutely. This is a life-altering pick, period. Period, point blank. There's no two ways around it. It should put the trajectory of your team into the stratosphere with this number one pick you got. He should absolutely be a staple for the next 10 years. There should be no questions, right? God forbid, right? Knock on wood, the person doesn't get hurt, right? That's all we got to worry about with this pick. But this pick should be a bona fide guaranteed. Nobody was questioning, thinking, probing, right? You heard a report. No, this needs to be a solid number one pick that brings us into the future for a long time, because he absolutely should be part of what everyone's talking about from this point forward when it comes to what Raider Nation really means. That's just really the facts.
No,
this person needs to be spot on, that dude, to where, yep, AP came in, set the tone, I was the first pick of AP in staff.
Okay.
And here we are.
All right, Leo. I mean, we're gonna get Chris, but you think this is the franchise altering pick? Whatever we do with this first round, what are you thinking? How important is this pick to this regime?
I think it's so important, but for AP, we have so much faith in him. We all cried, yelled, wanted him when you had an option like Harbaugh out there, right? But we all wanted AP so bad, and we got him. And we see this first pick. It's like, are you going to go up and get the quarterback because of the division we play in? And I see like that's so risky. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. But then at the same time, like I think about what Turf is saying. If I want a player that's going to be solid for my team the next 10 years, mindset-wise, I'm going to want to get some guy in the trenches who's going to help be able to create that. You know what I mean? Because the way I see it when it comes to quarterbacks, you don't know. Like we can go in here, trade everything, get JD5, all this, and that, and let's say fucking Knicks or Penix has a better career. Then you go back to like, oh shit, see, you should have stayed at 13. You should have do that. So like my whole thing is like, yes, it's important, but my thing is it's important to make the right choice for the team. I'm tired of us stretching and reaching for these players that we think we can turn into something, or that are going to become something like that with our first round picks. Especially as Raider Nation, bro. How long have we been fucking this up for? You think about the Khalil Mack trade, the Cooper trade, that was supposed to set us up for the future, and it was like, damn, what happened? So I think that's why we put so much emphasis on it, you know?
Don't get me started on no reach, right? You really want to talk about a reach, all right? Penix is a reach, but hey, that's a different topic for another day, right? But I do think this pick right here is very, very, very important because it sets the tone. You know what I mean? Like it sets the tone for what this shit is gonna be. If you move up, that's the tone. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we on, bro. Like we trying to be aggressive. Whatever you do, right? Take an old lineman. Okay, cool. But it starts here, right? And I know we had AP at the end of the season a little bit, but even that, right? I just count that as momentum, cool, but we still need to see what it looks like when this man is the guy, the coach.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so being the coach, the guy, he has said it from his own mouth the whole offseason. Pretty much. This is my shit. You know, pretty much he said this, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody in and out of the locker room, you know what I mean, that I don't approve of. So
he's put that stamp on it.
We gonna see what it. So with this pick right here, like I said, set the tone for what his regime is gonna be. Pretty much, that's how I'm feeling. Chris, now that you back, man, the question is, man, how important is this first round pick? Like, is this franchise changing type of important with this first round?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this whole draft is. I mean, we gotta hit it out the park. Because I know you asked the question: are we rebuilding or retooling?
Right.
What we do this draft kind of lets it know where we are from there. Because if we bomb on this draft, then we're gonna have to rebuild next year. But if we hit on this draft and develop the guys from last year's draft, then we're right in the thick of things. So we got to keep that momentum. So we got to hit this draft. This number one pick got to be someone that's going to play. We can't have no projects. This guy's going to have to play day one and be an impact day one. That's what I feel.
Right. I mean, I feel 100%. And that's why I push back on people that say take Penix and sit him. For what? Why? You know what I mean? Like, if we can't get our quarterback that we want, you might as well get a guy that's going to play immediately.
Got to.
And we
immediately, effectively, yes.
We all know who we want, all right? And that's always been my problem with this, bro. Like, we all know what quarterback we want. And if we take Penix at 13, guess what we did? We settled. We settled for a motherfucker we didn't really want, like, to begin with. You know what I mean? We took like, oh, well, we might as well take it. I don't want that. Why take the second or third quarterback on your board when you could take the first tackle or first D tackle or something? Right. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
But then I think that also goes to what I think us four mainly, I've seen other people differently. We see these quarterbacks, not that they're not good, but the value at 13.
The value.
You know, like we don't think they're 13, a player you pick at 13. Now, other people will say, well, you need that quarterback, so you take them because you're there so nobody else will. we see other players more valuable for the team at that specific point. Not that we don't want them, but to get them at 13 to us is like, why? You can maybe get them back a little later, things of that. You know what I mean?
And I see the argument because people say like, if that's your guy, why
Yeah.
would you not do it? But that's why I push back. That's not your guy, bro. It's not, bro. Regardless if you want to say for Penix, like, if that's your dude, take him at 13. We all know who the dude is. So you settled. Once again, bro, you're going to settle for some shit that you probably shouldn't settle for at 13, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's going to be a lot of settling in the draft anyway, because you got to think, I mean, there's top guys that everybody wants. I mean, no matter who, like, if teams hit on a pick, that still may not be their first guy that they wanted. I mean, you got a draft board for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to hope that the guy that you want is there for the right value. But I feel what you're saying. My thing to you, Rundown, I just think there's going to be a run on quarterbacks.
Right.
And that's what's going to be scary.
Because you don't want to miss out on one.
Check this out, though. This is a great point. Because the truth is, see, we all have been limelighted by Daniels, right? Heisman Trophy winner, right? But let's keep it 100. If you look at what Penix has done versus Jaden Daniels, there's kind of no comparison.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I mean, where did Jaden Daniels end up at the end of this year? Because I know where Michael Penix ended up at the end of this year.
Okay. You mean like win-wise?
Yeah, go ahead, continue.
I'm just saying, everybody is we just because it's our guy, right? We are all blinded by the smoke and mirrors of.
I'm not part of that. Just for the record, y'all know I'm not part of that.
Yeah, he don't like Jaden like that.
Well,
like I never been. I ain't falling in love with him like y'all.
Well, to your defense, I wasn't ever a part of it either. The only reason I jumped on board is because I'm following my leader. Real talk.
Right.
And that's my guy that I know who wants him, which is AP.
That's the difference, bro. Like, some people are just doing it because AP like him.
Exactly.
I've been watching this motherfucker for a minute. I remember I came into the chat and I was like, bro, this LSU dude, bro. Like, I'm telling you.
Real talk though. But see, this is my
problem. You did like him early. You did like him early.
This is my problem with this stuff. Because yes, we all did like him early, but guess what? We liked Penix. We liked other guys too. And the bottom line is, some would say Penix took what? Well, it's hard, right? Because Neighbors is probably a better receiver than the guy that's at Washington or Zoom, right?
But he's a bit,
That's why I'm saying I can't make that particular comparison, if you will. But the bottom line is, we all know Washington got there and LSU didn't.
Washington had a better defense. I put it like that.
Well, I understand that, but I mean, coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? I'm just saying, like, if you want to go with what people are saying, that's why this is a very important situation right here. Because guess what? Penix may be the best quarterback in this draft.
See, but look, I'm objective, right? I am objective because
he may be the best quarterback in the draft.
Shout out to everybody, because I'm gonna go back to this, but real quick. I see he says run down talent wise, forget the injury. Penix Jr. talented enough at 13. I've said this before, bro. No question. No injuries. No question, bro. He's probably the second or third best quarterback.
Exactly.
But you have to take the injuries into account, bro. I just have to. And just knowing, and another factor, right? Knowing what I can get with Jaden Daniels, the mobility, everything else that comes in that, right? And he's not just a runner. I think that's where some people get confused. Like, he's just a running dude. Like, he don't have a arm.
He's a cerebral quarterback.
He can run. He can throw, but he ain't gonna dot nothing up though.
He's got that. But see, this is the thing. He's got that CJ Stroud arm, right? I'm not saying it's like CJ's. No. Listen. I'm talking about strength wise, because CJ don't have like a heater. You feel what I'm saying? CJ don't have no heater, but it gets there. You feel what I'm saying? It gets there. That's how I feel like he kind of operates. He don't have the touch and accuracy of CJ.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So, but can he make all the throws though? Can he really sit in the whole route tree?
Make the throws, bro. He can make the throws. Now, the one thing I will admit this: over the middle, he's gonna have to work on that. But
I was gonna say over the middle, he's. But
I got some insight. Right,
15-yard outs. 15-yard outs. Can he make that throw?
LSU didn't ask him to fuck around and throw over the middle. Why would we when we got your boy Neighbors who can run a fade route and catch that shit 9 out of 10 times? You feel what I'm saying? Or Brian Thomas that's gonna catch that bit 8 out of 10 times. Like, you might as well do that. So getting it from there. But at the end of the day, bro, I just think like Penix, if this was any other position, we are not talking about this motherfucker at 13. We're not. Like, be real with yourselves. If it's a tackle with this many injuries, are you talking about him at 13?
Right.
A corner with this many injuries, are you talking about getting him at 13? Not at all, bro. Not at all. This is the only position where we'll be like, oh, fuck the injuries. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like,
see,
I wouldn't say fuck the injuries.
Yeah, now come on, now that's a reach.
No, but well, we don't. Why would you? Who cares about the injuries? That was 2 years ago.
But I mean, but that matters though. I think that matters.
It can. Right?
I mean, because soft, he would have got hurt at the Michigan game.
That's what I'm
Michigan
saying.
Damn near
He
killed
took a
school.
beating.
He took a beating against Michigan.
And got up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I give him that for sure. Definitely give him that. But that is something to take into account. And I'm not gonna lie, right? The injuries have already kind of, I'm not gonna say hindered his game, but he was a different player at Indiana than he is at Washington. Now, granted,
no, he was. He
would run a lot more.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do that much at Washington, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, it was a different dynamic type of player at Indiana. And you can already tell the injuries have hindered that shit down to this point, right? So what's going to happen in the NFL? That's all I'm saying.
Well, this is where
I think they can adjust. People said that with Stroud, like, oh, if he would just run, if he would just do it, like, he never could.
The stats always become, right, the king, kind of like Father Time. And the bottom line is, no matter how you feel and how you see this, there's only one, maybe two quarterbacks that's going to be decent in this draft. I'm just letting y'all know.
Based on all these, he's probably going to only be.
Exactly, because Charles made a great point. For 20 plus years, we've always felt right. We've always felt like where we are. We've always felt, and we've been wrong on so we get behind our regime. Right, I'm just keeping it 100 because again, I'm being objective because he's right. We always get behind our guys, whether it's Chucky, whether it's Telesco, whoever it is. They go and do what they do, and it's always wrong. At some point, we got to realize that, you know what, we should take what's given to us instead of trying to make these heroic. I'm just saying, I agree. I agree. I'm just saying it's a thought process.
Right. Like honestly, that's Al Davis's mojo, and that was definitely that was Gruden's mojo, trying to outsmart everyone else.
Yes.
And the thing is, and I think honestly, Telesco shows he doesn't do that. Telesco's gonna get the best. Like honestly, at the end of our draft, there's not gonna be no questions of like, that's a head scratcher. They're gonna be like, oh, the Raiders got who we thought they would get, and I'm okay with that. Right. I'm okay with that.
And that, I know some of y'all are gonna hate when I say this, but sometimes, right? Us as Raider fans, we gonna make a fucking better mock draft than the team actually drafts.
Oh, we did last year.
The team actually needs.
Always.
Right?
My draft was way better last year.
Into place, right? And we're like, oh, okay, I thought we would get that dude. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? So, let's see.
My boy LQ had a good one I put up earlier. He said, guys, how many times we were all pumped up for the draft and never went our way or what we want? We are set up for disappointment.
He's right.
And that's kind of like we just talked about.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's like we're set up. And honestly, and I think that also goes to now that this mock draft app is out, so everyone and their mama can do their own mock. Because usually we just see what ESPN does or CBS Sport. Now we can do our own. And we all feel like we know everything. So
we're all Mel Kiper Jr. now.
Oh yeah, we're all Mel Kiper. We're all Mike Mayock. You know what I'm saying? So now, if the draft don't go the way we wanted to go, there's gonna be a lot of pissed off fans. But we just got to keep it.
Last year, I was more disappointed because we were more in range to get a quarterback. Like this year, even if we don't get Jayden, I'm not going to be disappointed. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know, I realistically know what it takes to get him. You know what I mean? I'm going to be disappointed if you do some shit that makes no fucking sense, right? Yeah. Like that's the only thing. Like what's his name? Who am I gonna say? I want a dumb name.
I'm scared we trade up
Worthy at 13, right? You
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen people put him as like our 44th pick on their drafts. What the fuck?
Hey, y'all laughing. I'm scared we going to trade up to 3 and he's gone. And now what?
But we shouldn't trade to
They're
3
not going to trade him until they know. Until they know he's on the.
I hear what
That's
y'all
what
saying.
we can't do it before.
I'd love to think exactly that as well, but I'm just letting
Bo
you
Nix at
know
3.
that, yeah.
JJ McCarthy. Like what?
The history of
Hey, I'm telling you,
got a new regime
get
that was
Jay-
supposed to be the smartest dudes that ever drafted, and they picked the dude that couldn't play half the season if he tried. I'm just saying, right? It's Raider luck.
On this Bo Nix propaganda like Leo.
Yeah, that in itself is making me sick. Anytime I hear Bo Nix,
let me stop my
ready
hate.
to log off. I'm ready to log off.
Yes. Leo, what do you see in this man? What do you see in Bo Nix?
I'm ready to go to sleep.
I watched a lot of his play. The dude can make the throws. He extends plays. He's smart with the ball, right?
Okay.
He's played against top teams.
He's like
good
30
against
years
them,
old.
you know? I'm not even thinking that he's old. He's not old, dude. He's not like a 30-year-old coming into the league already. The kid has been developed. He's had different, when he went from the SEC to the Pac-12, whatever, it don't exist anymore.
Man.
But the kid can ball. Like, watch his games when he plays Washington. Those were good-ass fucking games, dude. Even when he played against
I watched that from
USC. Yeah, like the kid can
I love
ball.
Syndicate Sunday,
And that
bro.
is his ceiling,
I love Syndicate
bro.
Sunday.
His ceiling is playing Washington.
My
That's his
problem. That's
ceiling.
what I think.
I don't even think that's his ceiling, though.
But it
A lot
is.
of that has to do with how Oregon plays and their offense, their style.
Even if it's
That's
not
how
his
they
ceiling,
play.
it's not much higher, and you're going to the NFL.
I don't hate Bo Nix.
I hate Bo Nix. I hate Bo Nix. I don't want him. I'd go
It's
somewhere
not my
else.
favorite
dude.
choice, bro. It wouldn't be my
Go
favorite choice.
somewhere
My-
else, dude.
Okay.
I'm
I think
I
the
don't
thing that
want-
accuses me the most about Bo is they always call him a check down Charlie.
I
He
don't
is.
want him. I don't
No,
want
he's
him.
not.
I don't want him.
Yeah, the hell he is.
I don't want him. I don't want him.
What do
I
I
don't
call him?
want him.
What I call him? What status quo Bo, bro? He gonna do the same.
Hey, like I said, man, I hope these guys understand that we're talking heads. Yeah.
The crazy part was I remember when Herbert came out and everybody talked shit because he was from Oregon and a system quarterback.
I thought it
No,
was
okay,
wrong.
look.
I
I
thought
went
Herbert was
back
dope from day
And I
one.
watched Herbert at Oregon.
I thought he was dope from day one.
I think I was kind of hating because I knew the Chargers was gonna get him, but then I looked at that's an arm, bro. Like you can see it's a better
Thank
arm.
you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know what he's saying though.
The last I had a like-minded guy was Farrell. Oh, he's talking about me.
God.
Me and Jack are like-minded. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I see Rudy and you on that Bo Nix propaganda, man. I
I can't do it.
don't know, man.
I can't do it, bro. That's
You know what
I-
blows my mind though about the quarterback you can't do it with, and I don't understand, Herb, is May. Why didn't
Yeah, I
you
don't-
like Drake May so much?
No.
Because he's
That's the one that blows my mind. Like if they could see our chats,
Well, I already told you why. I mean, if there's anybody to compare him to, is the guy they just did this with, which is Trubisky. He's the same exact thing.
no,
he's not.
no, he's not, man. No, he's not.
He is
All
nothing
right.
like Trubisky.
We'll find out. We'll find out. I'm just letting you know he's not going to do as good as y'all think. I'm just telling you. He's
man,
just not.
Trubisky was a reach though. Trubisky like going into his
And this ain't
Like-
a reach.
like Trubisky was a reach. Like going into this season, it was always Caleb Williams and then
And
Drake
Drake.
May. Those were the top
Right.
two. Then
Yeah,
everyone
I
else just kind
Mays.
of came
I
along.
look at Drake May as a reach as a sophomore coming out of the ACC at freaking North Carolina. That is not a football
Florida
team.
State's in the ACC.
It's
We're
not.
cool with
I
Jordan Travis.
understand that, and look at what Jordan Travis did as opposed to your guy Drake May. That's my point. That's exactly my
The
point.
talent is a way different perspective, bro.
It's
That
not even
talent in North
close.
Carolina
If
is
you're talking
Carolina,
the
Carolina is
SEC.
way different than
Yeah.
Florida State. Yeah.
I agree. All I'm trying to explain to y'all is I don't see why y'all are so amped up on. I'm just saying, just like y'all got people that love him, I know people that absolutely do not. It's the same thing, and we'll see. All I'm saying is the numbers work. The numbers are for me, and I can assure you, I'd bet on it that he's not going to amount to much other than a backup.
So to you, the numbers are the big thing. The numbers.
No. I'm just saying I don't like that he played in the SEC. I don't like that he's a young quarterback that's coming out in his sophomore year, and he didn't really do what I thought was just fantastic. Like
if he would have came out last year, he would have been one of the.
I understand, and it would have been worse.
Probably the third.
And in my opinion, it would have been even worse. He would be looking like the guy that's at the Panthers right now,
Bryce.
And nobody's going to be
crazy.
Nobody's going to be thinking about it.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I see everybody uses that example. Like when we talk about us drafting a quarterback, understand, bro. Bryce Young is actually good.
He's just in a bad situation. Thank you. Thank you. People act like Bryce Young was dirt.
Not at all.
The team around him is garbage.
Yeah,
I agree. 100%.
Yeah, Bryce is not a bad quarterback.
That's why the stats are in the favor of a quarterback not doing well in the first round, because that's where they're going, to teams that don't do well. That's the whole point.
But if you're a team that's building already the rest of your team and you plug in the quarterback, a la Houston, look what can happen.
Again, how many times does lightning strike like that?
I think we got good weapons with us. I think whoever our quarterback is going to have some good weapons. Way more than what Bryce had. Way more than what CJ had.
I agree, but the problem they're going to have is they're going to be a rookie and they're going to make rookie mistakes, and they're not going to be as smart as Aiden O'Connell and not make those rookie mistakes.
Not as what as Aiden O'Connell?
Aiden O'Connell after
what did you say before that?
Said not as smart as Aiden O'Connell. Aiden O'Connell had very minimal mistakes his second half of his season. Very minimal. In fact, everybody was upset with him because they didn't think he did anything at all. And I always stated he didn't turn the ball over because that's what's most important. Most rookies turn the ball over as quarterbacks, period. It doesn't matter how good or bad or indifferent. Look at all of the greats. There are yellow jacket wearers that had horrible rookie seasons when it comes to throwing picks and mistakes because they're rookies. CJ is a phenom. He's not normal.
But I need people to do this.
A quarterback that was a rookie that didn't throw like 12 picks.
I need people to do this too. People probably are going to have to stop talking about CJ Stroud. And this is the only reason I say this, right?
He's an anomaly.
And I've said this even during the season, because
he's an anomaly.
As good as he played, that's one motherfucking year. And if he drops off,
he's going to regress.
If he drops off 1% off what the fuck he did last year, we already know what the talk is going to be. So I don't even want to hear that this man going to be top 5 and all that shit. He has to do this shit again, first and foremost. That's
remember RG3's rookie year?
I do this shit again, bro. He has to do
hey, I'm not on. So for the record, I was never a CJ Stroud hugger. I was never that dude.
Even
and
now.
In fact, I was the opposite.
Are you an AOC hugger?
I am an AOC hugger. That's my dude. You better believe it. AOC
has the only AOC bobblehead out there.
He is the guy, bro. He's the guy. He's my guy.
I'm cool. AOC is cool, but we all know in this panel right here,
keep saying it,
that if you draft Michael Penix, he probably gonna beat him out.
I don't agree with that statement. Okay, I don't agree with that statement.
No, I know, but this is my thing, right? This is my thing. If you draft Penix with 13, nonetheless, this man Penix better be starting. I don't want to hear no motherfucking AOC at all.
I don't agree with that. See, because again, you're trying to ruin a person that's coming into the league already carved up and not even equipped. It's just going to. Yes.
We took him at 13, Turf.
I understand.
Ready?
He's not 1, 2, or 3. He's 13. 13 is very different and drastic, in my opinion, than 1.
Even if we draft JD at 2 or 3.
I'm just saying. You're talking. I'm just saying. If we draft him at 13, he's probably the 4th quarterback pick, maybe 5th.
And his ass better be playing week 1. That's all I'm saying, bro. You draft him 13.
Because the higher you go, I mean,
I don't understand. We don't.
But the thing is, we have weapons. We're not throwing them into like what David Carr did back in the day when he was a Texan, or even what Bryce had to go, or even when RG3, like when all those guys go in, like Peyton Manning when he went first to the Colts, like they had trash. We actually have some talent, some weapons. You know what I'm saying? We got some legit weapons.
Oh no, I agree, and I can assure you that there's a rookie that's going to come in and screw that up in some way, shape, or form during certain games, and everybody's going to hate him for it because he's a rookie. And I'm just saying that's what's going to happen.
No, but the thing is, he shouldn't have to win. And honestly, and that's why again, I didn't want to get, and I'm not going to go down this path so long. Yeah, but like that's why I wanted to keep like a Josh Jacobs, because a quarter, as you guys know, running back is a quarterback's best friend. So like, you know, get you know, and hopefully Zeus can do it. Hopefully Zeus can be that.
He's not alone. He's not alone.
Yeah. So hopefully he'll have weapons and he don't have to have the brunt of it all on his shoulders. Because CJ actually had to, and he you know, exceeded expectations. Most rookie quarterbacks don't do that, like you said. But the thing is,
9.9.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we don't make him have to do that, you know, let him start off as a game manager. Bro, that's fine.
I mean, but that's not and that's the problem that people don't want to see. How many times have I said we don't even need a quarterback? We have a decent quarterbacking crew with the defense we're building to win something. What I'm saying is that's the problem with the rookie. They're not coming into the game thinking I just need to manage it. They're coming in thinking I need to make a play. And it only takes one or two times for them to do that in the game that cost us. We all know.
Problem with people that say that and then say that, you know, he doesn't have a quarterback that we draft this year don't have to start week 1 or year 1.
Listen, man,
if you draft this man at 13 and you start AOC and this man takes us to the playoff, what the fuck did we just draft?
What about Minshew? What about Minshew? We all keep forgetting about Minshew because
Minshew came in to be the backup.
I think Minshew can beat out AOC. I think Minshew can beat out AOC.
He just took the pass.
I do. I think.
You think Minshew gonna beat out AOC?
I think he can. Absolutely, I think he can.
And he just took the Colts to the playoffs with one wide receiver.
Okay.
Minshew just took the Colts to the playoffs with a wide receiver.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think he's going to beat your boy.
Exactly. And if he can get under center, y'all can kiss anybody that's behind him goodbye because it's a wrap.
Wrong. And that's why I tell you that. This is why I don't agree.
He's limited. He's limited.
Yeah, if you start Minshew.
Yeah, Colts didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Nah, I know.
That one game.
I wasn't going to say that, but I knew what he was saying.
Game or they were fighting for it. What I'm saying is the kid ran off 7 games. He won 7 games that they had no business winning by himself. I know for a fact he won at least 7 games that they probably had no business winning because he had one wide receiver, and they were in the playoff talks. They were in the playoffs.
I hate when motherfuckers say this, bro. And I love you, Cowtown. I love you to death. But I hate when people say, "Oh, Mahomes." We are not the fucking Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to the goddamn playoffs with Alex Smith and winning games. We are not winning games.
And they had a proven head coach and offensive coordinator.
This luxury, bro. We don't have the luxury to sit a motherfucker for a year, bro. We don't. We're not that type of team. This dude that we draft in this first round needs to play year 1. This is no.
I don't agree with that.
I don't think he has to play year 1.
I don't agree.
I don't think so,
bro.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
I don't agree with it.
At 13, I'm not tripping on it. I'm not tripping on at 13. But if we had to trade up in like to 2 or 3 to get Jaden, then absolutely he has to start. Absolutely. But
absolutely, my thing is, he has to start for sure.
Oh yeah, Jaden, got to. If you give him all that, he got to.
You gotta start this man.
You got to.
Or look, or you can say, because in no circumstance, if you get a Penix, and this is gonna hurt you, Turf. But this is my belief. In no circumstance, when you get a Penix or Jaden, AOC can never step back on that field, bro. And this is why. Right? This
never?
Is why. No, because if this man ever does well before they touch the field, it's gonna be a fucking problem. You see how hard people are going for AOC, and this man barely did shit. the man
it's no different from Minshew.
You gotta understand why they went so hard for AOC.
This is my whole point, though. This is my whole point, though. This is my whole point, though, bro. I think Minshew, whoever wins this battle, is absolutely taking this team to the promised land in the near future, and whoever's behind is pretty much upset. And that's my point. I don't think a rookie's going to come in. I'm not going to say including JD5. You know what I mean? Because that, like you said, if we're getting one of the top 3, Really,
they're
top
gonna have
two.
to start.
So
No. I'm not saying they're gonna have to start, but I would assume they are playing, whether they're going to be traded or whether they're going to play. But the bottom line is, I think who wins out of ALC and Minshew, I don't think they ever relinquish their position. I think they're going to take this thing and run with it because both of them are smart enough to understand they don't need to be that dude. And in fact, trying to be that dude is worse than, I don't see it.
We're imagining a world where Minshew is now our franchise quarterback.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
We're on now.
And he's only like this much better than AOC. It's not like he's way better than AOC.
Yeah, but we're not in a good position.
I don't even say he's better than AOC. So I don't know where that's coming from.
The only reason you go with AOC in this portion right now is because we don't fully know what he is. So that's why
I agree
on that, right?
Queen B in the building.
I think his ceiling is higher than most.
Yeah, you don't.
I think AOC's ceiling is way higher than most.
But it's
is his ceiling higher than Penix?
No.
Oh, here we go.
Well, look, I got a question for you.
I'll answer what I'm
going to answer this, but I have a question for you. What records has Penix broken for me to actually think about that? And I'm not saying that. No. I'm just saying because look, I have something to go on with this kid named AOC. He broke a Hall of Famer's record at the same college. So at least I have something to gauge him on. All I'm asking is what has been, and I'm not saying this in a retort. I'm not saying this negative. I'm just saying where is Penix from that perspective? Because I don't know. I'm being very objective and open-minded. I'm not trying to be facetious or anything of that nature. I don't know what Penix has done to that stature, as in to be compared to somebody that we know.
I'll tell you what. As a Pac-12 person in the West Coast,
right.
Washington has always been the backstep out to all teams, right?
Yeah,
he took Washington to the national championship game.
That's huge, bro.
That is huge.
We took them to a game, but how many people have done that? I'm just saying we're talking about a person that has an actual stat that stood the test of time while he was there, and then somebody came in and broke that. And it's not just some, just out of the ordinary. No, we're talking about the accuracy and we're talking about something that's measurable that.
We're talking about one thing that's measurable.
Well,
Leo has a point.
I understand that, but all I'm trying to say is at least I have that, and all I'm saying is give me.
That's all you hanging on.
He's also had a great career at Purdue. He's also had a great career at Purdue on top.
Did he win the Big Ten?
No, of course not. Purdue is he did not win the Big Ten.
Michigan did.
No, the fact that he.
So even with that Hall of Fame record-breaking thing, it wasn't enough to win the Big Ten, or even be in the talk about winning.
No. Well, we got to go with the intangibles, right? Because I know that Penix has a receiver that'll probably be getting picked in the first round. He's got an offensive line that'll probably be getting picked in the first round.
So now it's the help they have.
No, I'm just saying there's all kinds of. I'm not trying to see, and that's why I didn't even want to go down this avenue with y'all, because I'm just saying these are things that I think about. I'm thinking about, look, this kid broke a Hall of Famer's record in college. To me, that means something. And I've seen the progress on the field from when he very first started and had no business in there to the end of the season. And all I'm saying is,
hey, Turf, I got a question for you though. I got a question. So so you're talking about all these
not all these. It's just one record. It's just one record.
Okay, but Michael Penix was in college the same time AOC was in college, right?
Yep.
And was that 2022? Michael Penix was second in the nation in passing.
Right.
And Aiden O'Connell was 20th. So it's let's not act like, because me personally, I don't always want to go on just what kind of records were broken, but
no, I agree.
This year he led the nation in passing. Last year he was second in the nation in passing. Let's not act like he don't got the juice too.
Who was the person that said that he may be the best quarterback in the draft?
No. I know you said that, but I'm saying you're acting like you keep talking about AOC beat a Hall of Fame or.
I'm not acting that anything other than the fact that that's what I have to hang my hat on. What I have to hang my hat on with AOC is that he broke a particular record that I think matters.
Okay, what record was that? What record was that?
That was the accuracy stat that he broke at Purdue against my guy here from Austin, Texas, which is Drew Brees. And I don't think that's something that you just break and it's just he's just some whatever quarterback. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that that's going to take him to get a Super Bowl. I'm not saying that what Penix is doing is going to take him to get a Super Bowl. All I'm saying is if I'm going to hang my hat on something, at least that's what I have with him. Y'all are talking this Big Ten thing. I'm just saying is that did the Big Ten go to the Big Ten get a bust up in Canton, Ohio? You know what I'm saying with a stat? No.
This is all I'm saying, right? This is what I'm starting to be because I'm starting to be on black and white time, right? This is what I'm starting to be. If you like AOC and you love AOC, then you shouldn't even be breathing about a quarterback in the first round. We should just talk about that.
I beg to differ.
No. What you mean? A lot of everybody
because you always want competition. You want the
not that early.
We have Minshew.
Yeah, we already got competition in Minshew.
Well, look, I've already said I'm okay with it, and I don't think we're getting them anyway. So I don't think we're gonna even have to see. Everyone thinks that we still have a shot. I'm of the ilk of like a lot of people that way before now has already said to themselves and laughs at us, thinking that we have a shot at Jaden Daniels. I'm just saying,
Jaden Daniels, we have a shot at the other quarterback.
We got a shot at some other ones. Yeah, exactly, bro. So we shouldn't even be talking about no quarterback in the
I've already told y'all. Anybody outside of those top two, I've already told y'all way back that I don't think any of them can beat out ALC or Minshew. I've told y'all that.
Weren't you on the Penix train this week in the chat?
No. I said that I think things are changing for him because of that 40 time, but I've never been on the Penix train. How many times have I said he's carved up like a turkey?
I ain't taking him in.
Come on, man. How many times have I said he's carved up like a turkey? Where's the hey, come on, chat. Somebody help me out here. I say that every single time we're on here. He's carved up like a turkey, both knees, both shoulders. So I've never been on this Penix train, if you will, until he ran that 40, and I'm like, yeah, there you go. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem.
I can't wait to draft, man. I can't wait.
All of us can't wait.
Bets will be settled. Money will be
That's my point. I feel like everybody, I don't know why anybody thinks a rookie is going to come in and beat any of the veterans, let alone, like I mentioned, because that's the thing. Chris, you had a video with old boy, right? And he even kind of, pushed back on my take and think y'all both, right, hit it on the head saying, well, it's a couple of weeks. I don't agree with that. I agree it's way more than a couple of weeks. I agree it's way more than, just because Minshew came from a, bunch of different teams. I get what they're all saying. Right. But I can assure you, Getsy and ALC has been together since they knew that was going to happen, and they knew that was going to happen well before we did.
Look, I know you're gonna real quick, man. Alfredo, fuck they talk about, man. They don't speak for us. You know what it is, man. They don't speak for us, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, let that dream go, bro. Let that dream go.
No, I don't want to let it go. I mean, I get the rationale. It's highly unlikely, but I don't want to let that dream go because I want that quarterback.
Yeah,
we waited so long, and we always say we have a guy who's mid and will get us through. We have a guy who's this finally fucking go get one. All we've been waiting for.
I'm not sold. I'm sorry. I'm just not sold. Like,
wait. I need to know why.
That's where I'm at. So now we're finally getting to the white because that's where I'm at, Chris. I ain't sold either, but because I know my guy is so gutted on him, I gotta go with him. See, I'm a follower like nobody's business, bro. I follow like nobody's business, bro. And I'm telling y'all right now, he had to.
Nah. Hey, you're back. You're back now. You ain't hiding. No. There ain't no hiding on here, Rundown. There ain't no hiding, bro.
AP, AP. This is AP's guy, bro. This is AP's guy. I think y'all need to understand. This is AP's guy. It ain't my guy. It's AP's guy.
You know what we're gonna do?
What I want is so look, as a manager, no, I gotta give you all this last little good bit. As a manager, I always want the people that report to me to have the best version of themselves at all times. So if that means we about to go do something that's crazy and dumb for you to be the best version of yourself and get us all promoted, guess what? We gonna go do it. And if it don't work out, hey, I backed you, homeboy. I'm going down with the shit. And I'm okay with it. But with that being said, I'm just letting you know where I stand. And I'm always going back my guys, man. And I'm backing AP. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? I just said we're going to make it black and white, and that's what we're going to do. The draft is almost here. All right? It's time to take a side now, whether you believe in the motherfucker or you don't. Because that's where, and I don't want to hear, we passed that, oh, this is AP's dude, so I'm just going to believe. Nah, bro. Nah. We on content creator shit now. You have to actually know if you want the motherfucker or not.
I don't, bro.
If you don't fully believe in him, it don't make sense to move up. It don't.
Bro. I don't believe nobody is worth this pick.
Nobody?
That is not no. Exactly. No.
So who do you want at 13?
I don't believe. I want an offensive lineman. I want an offensive lineman or a defensive line.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah,
that's what I want. I don't want a quarterback. I've never wanted a quarterback. I never thought any of these quarterbacks would be able to come in and beat out the ones we currently have. That's just
there we go, right?
That's where I think we're
Surfers on the side of not full belief.
Then stand on that then. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to stand on it, bro. I've been
standing on bid. Nah, he has. He been standing on it.
I've been
standing on it.
He's been the most opposed to a rookie quarterback.
No more because this is AOC's guy. I'll take it. No, fuck that. If you don't fully believe in him, then that's fine. But then we can't be on that. We're gonna trade up because you don't fully believe in him.
No. I believe in my head coach, and my head coach is saying he wants to trade up for his guy. So I'm going
because he's already done stuff I don't agree with. Like AP done already did shit that I don't fully agree with.
There you go.
Already, I'm like,
what did he do you don't agree with?
Oh, I don't agree with the Alexander Madison shit. I didn't like that. Okay. I didn't like I thought we could have moved on from Andre
James. I didn't like that either.
Looking at how they paying old linemen, I understand. So it's like whatever at that point. Amik is a hit or miss, but at the end of the day, I've been saying like I think Jacorian could do some shit. So we'll, it's certain shit that I'm like, I thought we could have upgraded, but I understand to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
But the Jaden thing, I'm fully on because I fully believe in the talent. But Chris, why don't you? Fully believe. Like, what have you not seen? Let's put it like that to make you say, like, I don't know.
So with Jaden, like, I'm okay with it. Like, if we had like a top 3 pick and he landed on our lap, I'll be down. I just don't. To me, he's just not somebody that I just want to give up a whole bunch of picks for. He's a guy that if he fell on our lap, I'll take him. I'm just. Like, he can move. He's definitely a good runner. He can throw the ball. He hits open guys. Is he somebody that can thread the needle? No. Is he someone that can really dot something up? No. I don't know how his processing of the game is yet. I'd have to see more there. And again, when I saw him go heads up week 1 against my boy, he was not the best quarterback in that game
at all.
And that's just how I see it.
Right.
So
the Florida State game,
where I love, and that it was that Missouri game for me. When he played Missouri, you got to go watch that game because that was a good game by him. And they was trailing in that game. He had to do some things in that Florida game. Them 2 games there will show the talent in his totality.
But he ain't played against no defenses that game.
Missouri's defense was good.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, no, Missouri's defense is better than Florida.
Where they are?
Yeah.
Wait, better than who's? Not Florida State's?
No, Florida.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say Florida State got a good D, and that's what I'm saying. And Jaden just ain't
right.
And then you had to account this as well. I do always account this. LSU's defense was Swiss cheese, bro. That shit was wet tissue paper. Like honestly, bro, that shit was trash. LSU's defense was allowed
trash though. Trash.
Hey, Caleb's did. They was
for SEC standards.
It was trash.
Okay, I can see that for but I'm just saying like
30s and 40s.
I get
and
what
shit, like you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
That's giving him an excuse, though, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
Caleb got the same excuse to me, but people don't want to give him that.
I agree. Everybody is giving excuses out. I'm making elk, bro. And nobody got it. I'm just saying. That's where I come from. Nobody got that. You either one of you. Like nobody was. Oh, our defense. No, you won because you was the dude, or you lost. It's just what it is.
For a year.
Well, yeah, because he's injured.
Jordan Travis needs to sit for a year.
He's not going to start.
I think he would do one. See, this is the problem, bro. I don't know why people are so against these quarterbacks sitting, bro. I don't get it. It's the absolute best thing for them, bro. I don't care how good you are.
Yeah.
It's the best thing for you. It's the NFL, bro. It's not college. It's not the Senior Bowl. It's past the Senior Bowl, bro.
It depends on the person, though. It to me, it depends on the person,
bro. I don't think he needs to sit. Even Bo Nix, that motherfucker don't need to sit.
Yeah, like some quarterback. Because the thing is, you guys got to realize, because always, but before you even went out and did anything on the field, you was in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They was the coaches on the whiteboard or whatever, and going, you watching film about, what the game plan is going to be or what we're going to install. But It's like if you watch it, that's one thing. But actually going out there when the bullets are live, that's a whole different thing.
Why do you think the numbers are so rough on quarterbacks in the first round? Why do you think that?
They go to?
A lot of times they go to trash teams.
It's not only
that. Land on trash teams.
I agree, but that's not the only part of it. That's just a piece of it.
That's a big part of it too, though.
I agree, but it's still, bro. All I'm trying to say is this is like real hardcore facts, numbers, stats. Like we're talking from way back. We're not just talking from a split of 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. We're talking from the existence of the league.
Yeah, but the game's way different, bro. We can't bring out the.
I agree, it's way different, but you're still that far away from it, and that's my whole point. We're acting like, because the game has changed so bad, now we can do these unfathomable things, and we're not there yet.
I'm glad Charles said this right here about Daniels, bro. I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what I see, bro. Mm-hmm. Rookie year, RG3, but guess what? This motherfucker ain't gonna come in here run like that. Because AP and all them gonna tamper that shit down and say, "Hey, we run."
Well, we say that, but what happens if he goes out there and plays with his instincts like a lot of people do?
Bro, he's really a thrower, bro. Like, be real.
No. I understand.
Wait, who's really a thrower? Jaden?
Talking about Jaden.
Bro, the only thing is like, there's times, bro. You can tell his coach is like, bro, just take the fuck off, bro. You can tell his coaches be saying that. And
his rushing yards don't say that he's a thrower. I'm just gonna keep it.
No, they don't. But at the end of the day, bro, check this out. If I got a quarterback back there that I know he's a real athlete, you feel what I'm saying? More times than not, I'm gonna be like, bro, why even go through my progressions and shit, bro? Just take the fuck off. Then you can tell his coaches were saying that, bro. You can just tell.
No,
all right. Okay, now look, Rundown, you might be a little too young for this, but let me ask the chat in Turf and Leo.
Yep.
Am I crazy to think that Jaden Daniels is almost like a Vince Young?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Did Vince Young?
Vince Young was bigger though.
Not at all. Exactly. Bigger.
But same type of game though.
More of a monster.
Same type of game though.
You might be right about that. Game plan.
Same type of game. Like to me, that's same type of game. They got the same type of game to me. And don't get me wrong, Vince Young was one of the best college players I done seen.
Yeah.
Had one of the best games I done seen. Vince Young was something special, but
I think
he couldn't do it in NFL.
IQ is above Vince. That's where I'll give Jaden more credit, meaning that I think he's more of a cerebral quarterback.
What are we talking about that this man don't throw? He almost had 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns. What are we saying? This man throws the ball, bro. Like,
I understand he throws it.
And you're gonna give me with all that, like, oh, he had Malik Neighbors and all that shit. Then don't talk to me about Michael Penix and the shit he had.
The zone and the offensive line and everything else. I agree.
Moving the goalpost. You know what I'm saying? Stop moving the goalpost.
I ain't moving it, bro. Right? No, I know we got you run down. This is what we do. This is what we do at the Raider Syndicate, ladies and gentlemen. We get real.
Let me just say this before I gotta go, dude. Hold up. Like, I get what Chris is saying about how you don't want to give up that much because that's a lot of draft picks to get JD5. Like, I understand that part. But my whole thing with wanting or not being scared to give those up is look at where we're picking. It's not like we're top 10, right? If things keep moving the way we're hoping they're going, we're talking like 20 and above type pick, right? Yeah. So at that point, I'm not mad about having to give up next 2 years first rounders to go up and get. If AP thinks this is our boy, I can do wonders with this boy, then I'm not mad at that.
That's the reason I'm okay with this.
That's why I'm okay with it.
I've said that a billion times, bro.
The second part why I'm okay with getting a rookie is because me personally, I can't sit here and say AOC and Minshew are the ones that are going to get us above that hump quarterback wise, because our offense is still sucking. I get he didn't have an offensive coordinator. He's going to finally have one, but we lost the run game. The right side of our O-line, some of us are hoping that it improved. Other of us still feel it needs to be fixed, right? So to me, I'm still going for that rookie quarterback like Penix, like Nix, or those dudes, or even Jordan, that'll come in and do that. Because I still think they can beat out AOC. Because to me, AOC hasn't shown that he's that type of quarterback where this kid's going to come in and can take your spot. Do I hope he does? Absolutely. And if we and land in a spot where AOC balls out and now we have this kid, maybe we can use them as trade. You know, you never know. Or even he could even sit. He doesn't have to play. Something happens to AOC. Hey, we have this kid we drafted who can go moving forward. That's why I'm not opposed to having those two. I'm not scared of having a QB controversy with AOC or a rookie. You know, like it's not like AOC's playing at that level where we're scared to bring someone else in.
Exactly.
I think y'all just smoking on this fact that you think rookies just gonna come in and be like CJ Stroud on a regular.
I'm not saying that, but I think they
I'm not saying you. I'm saying I think a lot of people think that. See, this CJ Stroud really screwed a lot of people. In my opinion. No, I'm serious. I'm just saying he screwed a lot of people because he came in being that dude, and I'm just letting y'all know. He is that dude. See, I brought myself to the front of the congregation and accepted the fact that I was 100% wrong about that man. I have no problem doing that. And I'll do that moving forward. I'll do that for anybody behind me that I was incorrect. But I think that you are seeing a phenom in CJ Stroud, and everybody just thinks because the league is progressing that it's just going to be naturally easy to keep doing this moving forward. And I don't see that at all.
Yeah. Right. We'll see how it goes. At the end of the day, we just know that some more competition is going to be added to that room. But it's much love to everybody in here. We coming up on 3 hours, man. We gave y'all extra content, man. We went an hour overall.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the love, y'all. Appreciate all the love, man.
For sure, man. So, let's go ahead and go around the room. Some people asking for channels, man. So go around the room, man. Tell them where we at. We're going to start with you, Leo, man. Tell them where they can find you, what you got going on, and, don't shout yourself out.
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram at Cheeto Linus. That is my name right there. You will find it. I do the content with my brothers, of course. Then I have my own show on Mondays called Poodle Raider Podcast. We do that every Monday. I'm going to be going to the draft with my fellas this coming up April. And then also stop by my Instagram. I have the current, I think Chris is wearing one of them. Yeah, Chris is wearing the AP hoodie. So I have that, the shirts, and then there's going to be more merch coming on in a couple weeks.
More merch.
More merch.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, man. You already know what time it is, man. Go ahead, shout out the channel.
Yeah,
what you
man.
got going on?
Yeah, definitely Protect the Shield podcast. As you guys know, man, I appreciate all the love from the Shield Squad.
Be hard. The Shield Squad be
really
hard.
appreciate the Shield Squad showing up and supporting everything that I do. You know, so I have this show. I love this show with one of my brothers, man. We've really been going strong. You know, shout out to TRS. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. On Wednesdays, I have my show with Spicy Raider Girl. So Raider Rebel and who was the other one? I think Jack Kenna. You know, if y'all want spicy, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be the biggest bidder. You gotta be the highest bidder for spicy. You know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah, and then I got my show every Friday, Fan Talk Friday. And you know, if anyone wants to come on there with me and talk ball with me, man, I like to, you know, do a rotation and have, you know, people that are in my chat, man, have you guys come up and talk with me as well, man. I know Rudy's been on here with me, boy Lion Man, a lot of other people on here trying to get Cowtown on here with me. What even like old man Charles Washington on there with me? Talk, man.
Yeah, you know, that's my guy right there.
Yeah, man. So shout out to everybody, man. You know, we couldn't do this without you guys, man.
Yes,
growing at a tremendous pace, man. We're gonna keep it going for y'all, but you already know, Turf. You got to shout out what you got going on because you got a lot going on, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real quick though, y'all already know. Hey, I got the Turf Special Edition going on right now. I just evaluated Cornell Armstrong, which none of y'all know. I can assure you of that. Yeah. And the funniest part about it,
I said, who the fuck is this?
Right.
Who is this guy?
He's on our squad, but hey, as y'all know, this is definitely becoming my all-time adored show because I actually get to argue with my guys up close and personal in front of everybody with no punches, you know, held, nothing barred. I adore this type of atmosphere, and I love that we all understand, man. We can get at each other, you know what I'm saying, and come together. You know, Tuesdays, that's my night. It's Turf's night. I'm going to do that solo this week. I'm sure I'm trying to work in these, you know, these new settings and so forth. So bear with me. Thursday nights, it is the best show on Turf. Turf and Rundown. You already know. Hey, Rundown, I've told y'all, he's the hardest working man in business.
By far.
I wish I could. I'm trying. I wish I could pull up the stats, the numbers, the everything he does. Trust me, this man works overtime. So he blesses us on Thursdays like you wouldn't believe, man. Friday nights is my favorite show ever. Y'all already know. Fan Talk Friday, right? Don't forget about Leo on Mondays because Leo is the buffer between me on Tuesdays, and Leo always has a fire panel. Bro, we giving y'all more than y'all can handle. Let's be honest. And I'm just ecstatic to be a part of these three dudes right here because they are all absolutely fantastic. Leo with the merch. Rundown is just killing us with the freaking work ethic. And Chris and that Shield squad, man. Y'all.
They be pulling up deep.
I'll go off.
They pulling up deep.
Y'all
man, you already know,
Shield
man.
Squad, baby. Hey, and plus everybody in the Shield Squad, if y'all want some shirts, man, I got Shield Squad shirts.
I was gonna ask you still got tank tops?
I may have tank tops. I think
I wore it to the gym the other day. Somebody asked me about it. I was like, let me ask my boy if he's got some.
Yeah, I'll check, see what I got up there.
It's fucking sad.
Hey, last but not least, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Raider Rundown. Always love doing my show here on Sundays with my brothers, man. Might have my pops in here a couple times, man. But my man on vacation right now. He over there doing it big. He's stunting on people right now. So I couldn't get him in here this week, but I got something cooking for him soon. So stay in tune with me. I got something going on Wednesdays, right? My solo show. That shit was pretty fire last week, man. I got some guys
Live
that I'm
at 5
here next week, man. Yeah, live at 5, man, on Wednesday. So
fire show. That's a fire show.
Everybody, man. Got some of my guys. We talk some of that young shit in there, man. You know, we
get Raider Daniel on there. Hey, get Raider Daniel on there.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I gotta get my.
should.
Yeah, you know what? You right. Right. You right.
Yeah,
you
get
right,
ready,
right.
Daniel. That'll be a good look right there.
That's a fire
Link
show.
it in, bro. I'll link it in.
I'll get a good look.
I'm gonna get some more people, start getting some guests on there, man. But like I said, live at 5 on Wednesdays. You already know what it is, man. Turf and Rundown on Thursdays, man. One of the best Thursday shows y'all can find for sure. We be getting it in. And then also, right, you know, Fan Talk Friday and all the other shit. Like I always say, the Syndicate got you covered throughout the week.
Got you.
Throughout the week. And we gonna figure out what we're gonna do for Saturdays too, right? We gotta ask somebody else for the Saturdays, man. Multiply the bread.
Hey, I want y'all to know something, man. We done got Chris on here for 3 hours, bro. I don't think y'all understand what's going on.
And y'all know I don't be wanting to do that, but hey, I love y'all, man.
This is touching everybody.
Man, y'all got me on during WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm about to say WrestleMania on, man. We got Leo. All right, man. Let's get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all.
Y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
Hit the thumbs up on the way out, y'all.
Have a blessed week, man. We're gonna see y'all next Sunday, man. Y'all be straight.
To